Ooh, welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army playing Rune Factory ToD, episode 12. Oh, I was reading my YouTube title. I'm like, I'm on episode 12. Don't read that. So, I'm gonna say everything now before you try to scroll through the entire video to try to find this. Oh, Doctor, did you just subscribe on Twitch right now in the middle of this big speech? Well, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I'll thank you more once I'm done this big spiel so people don't have to wait so long to hear this answer. For those who have made it past the Wind Shrine, beat the boss, show it back up here, and for those who have found the little cutscene by the bathhouse going up to the Talos place on Feneth Island and fought the big dark spirit? Neo spirit, whatever it is, and the things, and won that fight. And then went into the room with the three sisters, and then you had the conversation. If you're here and now you're at this point where you're stuck, like I was last episode, this one's for you, since the internet also did not have an answer for what to do. They're just like, it's there, or it's not there. Get your friends to level 6. I do not have my friends to level 6. That's their levels. Okay, I did bring him up to level 3. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. But, yeah. Here's the video. The game did tell us what to do, alright? This is embarrassing. But, here it is. The video on the game. Great, I missed because I'm clicking underneath my mouse. On my mic, I mean. Great. Oh, that didn't play through. My speakers are not on. Oh, wow, that's what's going on. Anyway, yeah, there's something there at the bulletin board. Great. Remove. Okay, my bad. I'm doing this live. So yeah, the game tells you that. To check the bulletin board. My save is right where I last left off yesterday, where I made the mistake. I think I didn't use my potion. It was before, it was the save right before I used my potion and I did all the fishing. So here goes. The game says check the bulletin board. Now, for everyone who's been playing this game, like me, I've been playing this for 61 hours, and I don't know how many main stories I've done, but I've done a lot of main stories. Oh, it's already there. That wasn't supposed to be there. What you're supposed to do is check the bulletin board, like they said. It's weird, I simply subscribed to Dude so far. Well, I'm glad you subscribed, thank you for that. You're supposed to check the bulletin board, not go here like I did and go nothing's here and leave. You read this! Far west of Feneth, you'll find shallow ocean streams. Sources say that there's been some unusual phenomena in part of the sea, perhaps something slumbers beneath it. All you had to do was read that. You do not need friendship level 6. You do not need to go and run around the island and try to do whatever the other guides said, because the guides are wrong. And none of them seem to know what to do here. So I'll be the one to clarify, just read this, back away, and let time go by. I must have, did I load up the wrong save? No, I loaded up save 2. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, it's fine. If you let the day go by, or even some time go by, you're good to go. And then the quest will appear. But I'm not playing the save file. I made it way further, and I got my... Oh shit, did I load up the wrong save? I must have. I probably have loaded up the wrong save. 12. No, I didn't. Load up anyway. Pretty sure I loaded up that one. I probably didn't. We'll see if this is 12. Or not, because I thought I made a bunch of potions. Yeah, 10 and 99. There you go. This is my further save. All I did was make the day go by, because I wasn't paying attention, and I got the quest to pop. If only I could have figured that out. If only I could have been paying attention. Doctor? Yes, I'm playing on PlayStation 3. I didn't break anything yesterday. The game, just as I just said, did that to me. I figured it out right after the live stream. I was running around. I didn't know what to do. I checked the board again, I scrolled over, and I read that. And then I'm like, really? And then I was going to go all the way over to the west, but then I'm like, no, forget it. I'll just, well, I'll make some potions. I slept, I went back here, and the quest was here, and I'm like, what is this about? So there you go. We all figured it out. The rest of the internet couldn't. There it is. Let's go and get this main story going. I wish I could have figured that out yesterday, but I didn't. Done. So yeah, problem solved for everybody who's been stuck for the last 10 years at this part. There it is. Heaven's Army has figured it out. No, you don't need friendship levels plus whatever million. So yeah, when I tried to peek last night, you were offline already. Yeah, I live streamed really early yesterday, like 2 hours earlier, and this live stream only lasted 3 hours. So that's why. I was done at the 3-hour mark, but 2 hours earlier. So yeah, my plan was I was assuming I was gonna get stuck, and I didn't. Where I thought. And then I got stuck like 2 hours in, and I made it to the 3-hour mark. But yeah, it's great. It's great. Anyway, everything that they taught you was different. I mean, the game did tell you, but no, after spending 61 hours in this game, you usually check the bulletin board for the golden turnips if they're not there. You wander around for a bit, you talk to people, and then it appears. Never had I ever had to go over there and read that. All I had to do was read it. And then it appears. Hey. So yeah. Hey. There's something funny going on. Yeah, is there? I've seen tons of strange fish in the waters around here all of a sudden. It's like they're running from something. I've heard that this kind of thing happens before a big disaster. I got a bad feeling about it. Big disaster? Kind of like the giant thing. I'm at the end of the game, Mel. I don't, like you said, you're not going to play this game, so I guess you're fine for spoilers, but yeah, we're technically at the end now. Do you know what it might be? Yeah, I do. Well, that's enough about that. I think we need to switch to a happier topic now. I found somewhere that looks like just a place to find a super old treasure. I'll give you the info. How about you check it out? Hopefully, it'll be something to knock my grandpa's socks off. Why are you being so nice to me? It's kind of weirding me out. He's always been nice. What's that supposed to mean? Fine, then I won't tell you. There you go. He's always been nice. But yeah, yeah, no interest in it for me. I'm here for the heavens. There you go. I'm glad you're here for the heavens. But yeah, Doctor, again, thank you so much for that subscribe. That's really kind of you to do. Now that I'm done that big spiel, and hopefully that helped everybody else. Like, I don't want to tell you how many people's been stuck here, but almost everybody's been stuck there, and all the answers have been wrong. Every single answer has been wrong. Not a single answer says go check the bulletin board, scroll 2 to the right, read the thing where it says go to the west. You can either A, go to the west and find it yourself, or wait some time and then start the quest. Yeah, no one said that online. You could Google it right now if you want. Rune Factory Tides of Destiny stuck after the Wind Temple. It's right there on Google everywheres. So yeah, anyway, Heaven's Army will save you from grief. Okay, on the westernmost side of the ocean are twin reefs. On the northern side of those. It's exactly where I need to go. So yeah, I checked a map to find out where this thing was, because I was going to go there all by myself without the quest, and I was going to start it myself. But I checked the bulletin board, and a little bit more than I checked it the other time, and it just worked out. And it's just like, oh, well, the game did tell me that, but no, they've never done it before. I made a bunch of bracelets. I made a bunch of everything, basically. How much time is it? Okay, it's too early in the morning. What I'm going to be doing, because I don't know if there's going to be any more fights and whatnot. I don't trust this game. How many times I've been caught with no healing and no RP potions? So I've had enough of that. I should have learned my lesson a while ago. The fried stuff is for... it's for her. But the rest is for me. That's 75 RP. 90 RP. This is also for me for cooking. I'm gonna leave that for him. And I'm gonna leave that because I don't have that much HP and that's a waste. There I will take those. And this. Cool. I feel like I'm missing a lot of things. Am I? Oh, there it is. That too. Cool. So I'm gonna bring some of my foods with me, cause yeah, I've been caught too many times last episode. The wind boss that I was testing, accidentally beat him, but I ran out of RP middle of that fight, and then I found an accidental fight, didn't even know it was going to happen, and I had no HP or RP, and I still won that battle. So yeah, I was lucky last episode, or skilled, maybe skills, who knows, but still. Okay, yeah, let's just go with that. But though I do like the food there. Cool, we'll go with that even better. So I'm gonna save over save number 2, and yeah, number 3 is my backup for what this save is. The one where I fought and got a level up, I made a bunch of potions. I'm hoping I'm at the end of this game, yo. I'm really hoping we're near the end, because this has been quite the masterful grind of just trying to make it through. Now, I'm pretty sure I walked my golem over. I did. I'm pretty much right on the spot. Good for me. Yeah, so I was being smart. I'm even that prepared. So we'll go with that. Good job, me. Because I was going to walk over. Like I said, I was gonna solve it all myself, but then like just things worked out. I like the bulletin board, like the game said, and then all of a sudden,
maybe we'll.
Oh, I didn't get into a battle? So is this like? Okay, no, that's a battle. It's gonna be a 4-way battle. I gotta fight 4 fights and then fight in the middle. Go ashore? Okay, let's do it. Oh, no, not yet. Get on Rune. Get my friends with me. Woo. So no, we're not at the end of the game yet then. 'Cause we're not there yet. So, we just unlocked an island, but I hope we're near the end. Like, come on. We've been fighting for 61 hours in this game. Yeah, and sure, a lot of it's been me sitting in my house making accessories so I could hopefully get strong enough and make weapons, or hopefully I was strong enough, and it kind of worked out a little bit. I am locked in. Okay, but only in the middle? The last one I had to fight all the edges first, then fight in the middle. It does say fight off the monsters. Okay. Oh, I took with the dragon. Yes. Just take out the dragons, because they're the things that are hitting me the most. My katana's actually getting a lot of instant kills. Thank you, katana. Oh, he hit me from behind? Wow, I cut through them? At this point in the game, there's my book that I needed. Wow, that was really simple. So this is the Cosmic Grimoire. It looks awfully pretty and nice for a Cosmic Grimoire. Usually when you think of grimoires, they're pretty big, ominous looking books, aren't they? Let's bring it to Odette. I wish I could have found this. I wish I could have done this. Whoa, wait, no, there was a whole bunch of treasure on the island. They instantly just like sent me back.
Cosmic Grimoire? Hold on. I'll call him.
Grimoire? Go for it. Whatever, I don't need treasure. No, I probably do gotta go back. Alright, here it goes. Wow, what progress has been made.
We will now summon the 4th Dragon Priestess into our time period.
Okay, it might actually not be Sky.
Into our time period?
Yeah, we're from a different timeline. Everybody has established this at the beginning of the game.
Yes. As I explained, the Wind Dragon Priestess's lineage died out 200 years ago. A Wind Dragon Priestess simply doesn't exist in our time. And so, our only option is to summon the Wind Dragon Priestess from 200 years ago.
To this point, and then there will be one existing in this timeline? And then what about the one in the other timeline? You know what? Forget timeline stuff. Yeah, forget time travel stuff. It's kind of crazy. What do you think of her voice, Mel? Nah, it's Talon Jr., but anyway. They're playing the jingle again? Okay, bring it on, game. I'm so ready for you now.
Huh?
What was that? I was like... It's a spirit song. A magical song that calls out the spirits. Trying to scroll up, but I can't. Only a select few are able to control the spirit songs. Those chosen as Dragon Priestess all possess this ability. Then I must have this ability too. Of course, the song that saved Heaven's army at the Dragon Shrine was the Spirit Song. Cosmic Grimoire, there is a powerful spirit song called the Song of Blessing. Okay. I can't believe I have my computer set on through my TV sound. Usually I change that before when I'm done editing Instagram, but I must have somehow forgot. Oh, I reset my PC. Reset it. And I closed out my little tab. That's what happened. Okay, now I know what's going on. With the Song of Blessing, we can enlist the help of the spirits and summon the Wind Dragon Priestess.
Oh my.
This is getting complicated. It's as simple as we're going to sing a song, we're going to use the spirits, and bring somebody here. This is not complicated, people. Getting complicated. It's been pretty complicated for a while now. I'm thinking everybody in video games are not smart. Unless they're trying to like figure out how the time traveling things all work, but yeah, no, forget that. You'll never understand. We'll have to follow this melody and sing the song written in the grimoire. Are you ready? Yes, ready when you are. They're gonna start singing again. I'll do my best. She's so serious all of a sudden. She's always been the non-serious one. Starting to get nervous. I can leave. They're off.
Please bless the
Oh.
earth from sky to sea.
I'm hearing static.
From golden sun to flowing tide. From golden sun to flowing tide.
Oh boy. This feels like...
May you last till the end of time.
I'm hearing static when 3 of them sing. What kind of mic were they using? Nothing seems to be happening, because it's probably your... We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Oh my.
That's strange, right, Mal? I'm gonna keep Mal talking so he doesn't sneak away, and people keep chatting. That's strange.
Indeed.
Pandora? Oh! I thought she was sealed away for thousands of years, not 200 years. No, she would have been thousands of years. No, I don't know. From 200 years ago, he said. Whatever. What's that supposed to mean? Do you know something we don't? Before we get to that, what are you even doing here? She's the wind? I was not aware of any rules stating that I am not allowed to be here. True. I only came because I heard a familiar melody. Pandora, you know about spirit songs?
Hey!
Do you know who you were addressing? Of course I do. I thought she was the evil one who's trying to conquer the world. Allow me to see the grimoire. Boy, now she's... I knew Pandora had to do something. Sorry, what? I was just watching. Oh no, just keeping you talking. But I got you on the other ear. What's up? Nothing. Just making you talk and chat over and over, constantly.
As I thought.
What's up?
The lyrics of the spirit song are not constant. They've changed over time and over many singers. and have weakened.
The song has changed lyrics, so it has become weak.
I don't really understand.
Okay, well, nobody. I already said that nobody's smart in video games. Okay.
The crux of the problem is that the lyrics are written in the modern-day language.
And today's language is weak music? I see what's going on. That's why today's music... Never mind, I'm not going there.
The spirit song must be sung in the ancient tongue. Singing it in a modern language will effectively halve its power.
And half power is not good, but singing it twice in a row would be good enough.
Do you understand?
The singing won't work if we just sing what's written down. We'll have to sing using some ancient language.
Indeed.
And Pandora, you've been around for a while. Do you not know the ancient language to this song? But we don't know the ancient language, indeed. Be calm. For Pandora. Is she finally gonna get cool all of a
I
sudden?
will translate the lyrics in the grimoire into the ancient language in such a manner that you will be able to read them. You may retrieve them in the morning.
Really? I thought she was gonna say that. Thanks, Pandora. You're the best. She has gotten cooler.
One
What?
doesn't tell an evil sorceress that she's the best?
Are you really an evil sorceress, Pandora? So we can count on you to do the translation, Pandora? I'm asking and questioning. Indeed. You have no need to fret. Why is she sparkling? Thank you, Pandora. I, Talon Jr. You're nothing but the tail end of an elder dragon right now. I have no need for your gratitude. Wow, okay, she does snap into the evil sorceress pretty easy there. Inform your master. I am the one who was going to take over the world. No, she's still bent on that.
It's going to be a late night.
Oh, she's gonna read that out loud now. I mean, cute ones never understand. I mean, but everybody in every video game ever, Mel, is not smart. I don't know how many times I was like, why doesn't anybody in this game understand what's going on? And not this game, every video game I've played. I don't think I've ever played or watched any anime or watched any movies or TV shows where people are smart. Is there some kind of rule that you're not allowed to be smart if you're on anything? Because they count on you to be the brains. They count on me, but like they're in the world, and I'm following a storyline that somebody else wrote. Why can't I warp? Why can't I warp? Why are you here? Okay, well that's why I couldn't warp for some reason. Why is the game loading weirdly? The game wanted me to do something. What the? Yeah, exactly. What's happening? This has never happened before. What's wrong, Heaven's Army? That's weird. It's not working. What's the matter? Something. Thank you, Elena. I was gonna be like, Elena, save me! I broke my golem! And she'd be like, what? Yeah, please help me. It's not moving. Or something. Oh, perfect timing. Looks like there's something wrong with him. Can you take a look?
What the?
She's gonna go with the same thing I'm thinking. You didn't break it, did you? You have to be more careful with my stuff. First of all, it's not yours, it's mine. And second of all, fix it. Fix it now. It's not yours. Wasn't it? Whatever. Leave. Let me have a look. Whatever. Yeah. She's not gonna figure this out, is she? I know she's a genius with golems, but how is she gonna be able to figure this out? Did you figure it out? Unless it's for story reasons. I need to investigate first. Go away and give me some time, okay? I broke my golem. You can't move terrain, but you can go inside. Okay, well cool, let me in there then. Let me in. You can't move him. Hello, fellow human. You think I am a human? Thank you. That is what I want for you all to believe. As I say that, I laugh instantly. Alright, cool. I can go in here. I broke my golem. It won't move. Why you no work? Why have you done broke? Fine, go back to my house. There's really nothing I can do. Yeah, heavens can't be human. Yeah, no other humans ever done this many days and are planning to do even more. I really hope I do make it to 3,000 days, but I don't think a computer, a laptop can last 3,000 days. So my laptop's going to break before then, and then I'm going to be stuck playing on PlayStation 4 forever until my PlayStation 4 breaks.
Good morning.
That's where she is to pick up that quest.
Who are you again?
You fish, Heaven's Army?
Uh-huh.
I don't really fish. That's... The book I'm reading now isn't a romance novel, it's essays. This is I thought this was the missable quest. No, I mean, it's fine with me if you read romance novels.
What did you say?
Just stop talking. Heavens Army, watch what you say around her. She's always angry and I keep prodding, teasing her. I miss the bars in my homeland. Bars as in like gold bars or candy bars or drinkable bars? The bartenders, okay, no, drinkable bars. Wouldn't waste your time by being chatty. I go to bars to get information in video games. That's what they're there for. You talk to the bartender and be like, hey, got any latest scoops? And you'd be like, yeah, I heard of a dragon around here somewhere. You know what I mean? That's what a bar is. That's how I've been trained. They'd just leave you alone and let you drink. That sounds like a boring place to go if you do drink. I don't know. Maybe I should open a bar. No, you should not. Weekdays, holidays, doesn't matter. I can't think of anything to do. Do you have a bathtub I could clean or something? I don't have a bathtub in my house. Okay, so yeah, I think the quest is messable, because that's where she's supposed to be when you talk to her on like the very first day you play. Like, brand new game, you have to find her sitting there. And if you miss it, you miss it. It's over, yo. I'm going to save, and then I'm just gonna like sleep a day, because I don't care. That my thing's broken. Yeah, whatever, it's broken. I don't need it. Or is it like being afraid that the big bad golem has appeared? And now it's not the big golem on the sea anymore. Yeah, it's probably that, everybody. If the dragon's name isn't Emerald, I will be disappointed. The dragon's name? Which dragon? The Talos? The dragon up on the mountain? Because they've always been called Talos. So it'd be Talos Jr. since it's the baby egg thingy now. Oh no! No! That means I can't do anything today! I'm the only one who's like, holiday festival, no! What is it? A fishing contest. I will sleep this day away if I can't do anything. Where's Pandora at? My small dragon? Oh, the dragon that I caught? I don't know what the game called it, so I just left it empty. As whatever it was. I could go talk to them and to the church. I should talk to my supposed-to-be wife and give her something that she would really, really like.
Morning.
I have my fishing pole. It's the same one I used last year, gathering dust ever since. Yeah, that's how I would feel about this contest too.
Thanks. What a cute accessory. I love it.
Okay, so yeah, fishing thing, I talked to her, good job me, high fives all around. Do you have Clue 3H? Oh yeah, I'm guessing you're talking about Arknights. Okay, hold up. Let me take a peek, I could sneak over there. I was just speaking to you yesterday about my broken golem. What a weirdo. What a weirdo. Anyway, let me sneak over to my base. Base. Go! Quickly! Load faster, Arknights! I don't know why I'm in such a rush. Pandora! I'm sleeping. I am not doing this fishing contest. I am going to bed at 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, and she won't talk to me. Good night, everybody. I'm going to bed. No, I forget this day. This day is a waste. I'm not going to be able to win. My fishing is not high enough. I gotta catch like 5+ green ones. Yeah, no. Good night. Go to bed. Get rid of this day. This day does not exist.
Time to go to bed.
Actually, I need a 3 for mine as well, but I gave all of mine away.
Good morning.
Yeah, I gave all of mine away, so I don't have any. But I also need a 1 and a 3, which I have Saria and Jessica for. So my Saria and Jessica will probably give me a 1 and a 3 by tomorrow. Save. Forget that. So yeah, but yeah, I gave all of my, I had an extra 5 and something else. But yeah, I gave them all away already. But yeah, if I did get a 3, you might have a 1. No, don't worry about it, because unless I get 2 3s. Don't worry about it, because my Saria will give me a 1. And my Jessica will give me a 3, because they all love me. Okay, what am I doing? I'm probably doing something important, or I'm supposed to talk to people, but let's go click here.
What a nice aroma.
Right, I gotta fix my golem. A magical anomaly has appeared in the sky above Feneth Island. We have no reports of any damage yet, but we ask everyone to be on their guard. There is an anomaly above Feneth Island? Say what? I did save, right? Because I'm gonna go check it out. It's gotta be there. 4, 6, and 7 only. There you go. Don't worry about them. Give them to the people who need them, or yourself, if nobody needs them. But yeah, if you got plenty of friends, they will definitely need them. The translation is complete. Have your preparations been made? Wait, we need a bit more time. I am going to save. Return when you are ready to proceed. What about my golem? It's fine. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm saving right now. I'm not afraid. Friends? Funny word. Well, yes. I mean, sure, unless you're hanging out with them IRL, then those are your real friends. But, like, even for me as a live streamer, anybody who shows up to my live stream, I'm considering you my friend, because we're not enemies. So yeah, I'm assuming we are friends. There's either you are my friend or you're not. So it's that simple to me. So everyone's my friend who shows up here. Okay, I am ready. I mean, I'm not ready, but I'm ready. Oh, please let this be the end. Let this game be over in less than 3 hours. But the translation is complete. I am ready to go now. Then let us gather at the inn. Oh, so yeah, friends indeed. Behold! The translation of the ancient spirit song. I hope it's way different than what we were singing. And please let them sing it in ancient tongue. Thou art. Thou art, or in like complete like lizard man tongue. Something crazy. Indeed, you may show your gratitude by continuing to worship me. The hot dog song? What's that? Why are you being so nice anyway? Don't tell me you're plotting something. Ooh, that is true. She is supposed to be evil. She hardly seems it, but she always is on that thing, so I can't trust her either.
What did you say?
Insolent fool! If the legendary golem is allowed to run amok, the world will end in ruins, and I am trying to conquer said world, so I don't want the world to be sent in ruins. So that's why I'm against them. Okay, that makes sense for an evil person who's against something else that's evil. The clash of evils. See, now if they work together, they would be unstoppable. This world is mine. Only I may decide its fate. She doesn't have any control over it. Enough babbling. Proceed. Right, let's begin. Please sing it in not English. Come on. Or let it be completely different words. I heard this song before too. Who sang this song before? Okay, well now this game doesn't feel like a fan-made game. The first song they sang kind of sound like it. What? Why are you crying because of Roar?
It's the legendary golem! It has interfered with the summoning. Dragon! Where did she land?
She? The legendary golem is a she? Or dragon?
I don't know. She should be somewhere close.
What happens if I was on the legendary golem the whole time, and I was the evil mastermind of this game? Dun dun dun! Boo! They sing repeats. Heavens does not approve. They sing repeats. Heavens, I do not approve. A wise man once said, if you have to choose between a bigger evil and smaller evil, the waifu always wins. What happens if they were both dudes? Now your day is ruined, right, Cashin? That's right. Was I supposed to read that? Oh no.
Another unforeseen matter. Someone's cast a spell to keep her location hidden.
How do you know this? Unless it's for plot.
Pandora? What's going on? Can you explain it to me in words I can
I
understand?
forgot that he's too dumb. What if Elena is the mastermind behind it all? Why are you like this? Because what ifs is all about Heaven's Army. I am all about the what ifs. When I play a game, I'm like, what if I did this? So yeah, why am I like this? Why don't you expand your brain more like I keep doing all the time? You got to find a waifu to fix. That is all. You've just got to find a waifu to fix, that is all. Okay, see, Mal's married, so he's old man talking language. But, the dude wearing the mask, who I know who it is, hopefully you can guess who it is too, with the pink hair. Stop the thingy. I don't need this to be explained anymore.
Apologies. I must keep a level head.
Indeed, like me. Me knows too.
In simple terms, our attempt to summon the priestess from the past has been interfered with.
You already said this.
She must have landed at another time period, but we have no idea when that could be.
Landed in another. I hope we're time traveling, and all I did so far was the tutorial. I did play a game that felt like 60 hours in, it was just tutorial. And I can't remember the game, but it was all tutorial. And then it's like, hey, you can start playing the game now. I'm like, I have been playing. They're like, that's practically tutorial you've just done. I'm like, episode, what, 12? I've like done the tutorial now, and now we start traveling times and worlds and stuff. That'd be insanity.
Oh no. Isn't there anything we can do?
Oh my goodness, you have pink hair. Talon Jr.
We should adjourn for the night. I shall return if something comes to me, though it seems our options are limited.
Great. Let's just sleep on it. Yeah, we're in dire needs, and let's just sleep on it. It's 6 a.m. No one's awake yet. Well, I can either A, sleep, or B, I can fool around and wait for Elena to hopefully wake up. You're still broken. You're still broken. Because Elena's not gonna wake up. She's gonna fall when her shop opens up at 9. She's going to fall asleep. Yeah, because I've gone through this before. I don't know what I want to do here. Wait, where's Sierra at? She's asleep. Because it's 6 in the morning. I can't use my golem to walk around to make time go by. I can't go anywheres. I'm stuck on this island. This really feels like it's the end of the game. What's that song? It's the end of the world. And I know it, or we know it. And we know it, and I feel fine. That's it. I think that's the song. Trying to think of who sings it now. Ah. I don't think I'm gonna get the band name. But it kind of fits this game. You should play that if you're watching this now. Just play that song now, while I run around waiting for 9 o'clock to happen. So I'm hoping my guesses are correct, everybody. Not that Elena's the mastermind behind this, who's controlling the terrain from the shadows. Not that. I mean. You haven't? You were just singing in a room and we were just talking. I'm hoping like we're gonna have a golem on golem battle, because that does happen in this game. Big giant battles. I am gonna go up here. I think something's gonna happen.
I haven't seen you around much recently.
Yeah, none of them have. I can handle any kind of fish, but the biggest tuna to the smallest sardine. There's only one kind of fish I just can't stand. Jellyfish? Fish fossils. They make my skin crawl. Why are there only the bones left? Fish fossils? Why are there only bones? Because they're a little bit more tougher than meat. And most other animals would just have a snack on that and then leave the bones because it's not delectable. Yeah, I hope Talos Jr. hatches soon too. There's something above. There's something above here, and I can't look up in this game, sadly. Because if I could look up, I would to see what's up in the sky. But okay, it's almost 9. She's gonna fall asleep the moment 9 o'clock hits. I'm just gonna go to bed, I think. Yeah, it's 8 in the morning. I should go to bed and wake up tomorrow. It's kind of late. I stayed up for 3 hours today in this game. So yeah, and probably asleep. She's not. I think I might have glitched it out. I hope so.
Good morning.
Huh? Do you need something? Yeah. How about a chat? No, not a chat. My golem. Oh boy, that sounds like a pain. But okay then. But make it good. Am I unlocking a friend level? Because I did not mean to unlock her friend level. She got her feet kicked up on the table. You haven't challenged me to combat recently. Have you? What's up? Yeah. Oh right, all of that. Actually, I'm in a bit of a slump. First of all, your golems are not that good. Your combat ones. There's this loss of energy transfer efficiency that I can't compensate for. If only getting, I'm only getting a fifth of power from the blueprints. If only there was a more effective way to extract that power. Hey, do you know what she's talking about? Of course I do, but my character's gonna be doesn't know. Anyway, my plan for the ultimate golem is on hold. It's just a pain. Anyway, so I might just quit? No, don't quit. Hold it. That's a little irresponsible, don't you think? No. Nah, but just don't quit. Don't give up. Yeah, you cause all this trouble for others and then just give up when you get bored? That's a bit much. This character has it so bad with words. He's so bad with words. Say whatever you like. That still isn't going to give me any ideas. How could you understand? I'm sitting thinking about the same thing, day in, day out, and coming up blank, over and over. Do you have a good idea? Then tell me. Calm down, okay? My character's not gonna help. Calm down. If you don't even have an idea, then just shut. Hold on.
Whoa!
Of course, the issue is with the ore body as the power source. A more efficient choice would be... She's got an idea. I looked at your stupid face and it just came to me, Heavens. Thanks, Elena. Oh, and HEAVENSARMY, you've mentioned causing trouble for others. You have. You better hone your skills, because I'm going to be causing plenty more trouble for you. Yay! I'm so happy. My face is pure smiles. Am I the only one who doesn't like the sound of that? Well, I like the sound of it, but whatever. She can challenge me all she wants. I got a strong weapon now. We are level 3. Oh, right. Can I actually... I can't get this quest done because my golem broke down.
Morning.
I might not be able to complete the story. Wouldn't that be hilarious if I glitched the game?
What a cute accessory.
Unlock friendship level 6.
Morning.
And by the general store. How, like, I've been giving her items a lot, kind of. Okay, maybe 1 or 2 more days. Cool. It's probably too late. She's probably now asleep. The day is ruined. No, she's still awake. Okay. I wanted to talk to her about my golem that's broken down. So I can go over to the island and complete this main story quest, or I'm stuck here forever. That's quite a weapon you've got there. Indeed it is. It's the bestest katana ever. Okay then. No, you will not. Is she not gonna have a thing? Can I? I'm gonna go talk to him. But I know, like, I don't have this quest done. Or maybe I do have this quest done. I just didn't open up the treasure chest. Wrong buttons, me. She's there at the boat. Okay, let's go. Maybe I do have this quest done. It's just usually you pick up the treasure chest on the island, but when I finished the battle, a cutscene kicked in, warped me here, and then terrain broke down. So I'm thinking I'm in trouble. But maybe not. Maybe it's okay. I'll talk to him and be like, congratulations. There's nothing there.
Morning! Morning there! Hey!
I can tell from your face that you found something awesome there, right? Yeah, thanks a lot. I already completed it. Okay, then. Well, that solves everything. Okay, yeah, I can't teleport inside of here. The boat has anti-teleportation things. So if they ever get lost out at sea, they can't teleport. They're doomed.
Hello.
Okay, I completed the quest. I just didn't think to talk to him. No! Want to go to the beach? What? Yes to that? Now! Beach, now! In the rain! I don't have anything to do. Wanna go play? Sure, but you're not playing hooky on the store, are you? What? Nah, don't sweat it. Now, where should we go? You said to the beach. Yeah, now we're at the beach. I just love looking at the ocean. The ocean is so strong. I wish Bismarck could find a way to borrow a little of that strength. The ocean's strength? I see what you mean. He seems to be trying to be stronger, though. Yeah, I noticed him working on it. I guess making new friends helped him get a new attitude. All of us who live on the island have known each other for ages, you know? Having new people move here must have helped him. It can be a pain, but I hope you'll keep on being a good friend to him. Wow, Sierra, that's super nice. Sorry I didn't mean to talk your ear off. See ya! How many people say see ya and then don't move? You just stand there. And I have to run away. Cool. A delivery job. Why is Sierra having 1,000 quests all of a sudden? Weirdo. Anyway, this is who I'm supposed to marry. You see the bulletin board? How did you know? I don't know, I just figured you'd be the first to respond, because nobody else does any work here on this island. Only me! CC Blade will start, yeah, like tomorrow. After the big update, unless you're like a whole day ahead of me, which you're not. So what do you need? There's gonna be a big update. Huge update. Could you bring this cake to Electra? Yum, it looks good. I know, doesn't it? Thanks a lot. Cake, don't eat it. Don't eat cake. This is not Portal, do not eat cake. Just the rules set in motion, do not eat cake. Got it. Put finger away from eat. Just use one hand, keep thumb on stick, 3 fingers to hold controller, and other finger away from all other buttons. Oh, where are you at now? I have cake. If I do not find you in 5 seconds, I will eat cake. Please, let me find you soon. Please be in your room. I may be. Oh, she's not even in here. Where is she at? No, you're not getting this. Ah! No! Did I fail this quest by eating this cake? She's probably over here, like she always is. For you! I brought a cake from Sierra, and I only took a small little bite out of it. Wish me luck? Yeah, give me the rest of the luck once you're done with it, though, because I'm gonna need it for my game, too. How does that sound? So I do wish you luck, but give me some back when it's my turn to play that game. Fair? Is that fair? Is that too much to ask from you, Heavenlies? Oh my. I'll make some tea, and then I'll eat it with Sierra and the others. So she's eating it? Wait, if you give cake, do you also get a slice of cake? I don't I don't eat cake, but is that how it works? Let me Kamehameha my luck to you, please do.
Oh.
Good morning. Alright. Cool. No joining with Clean. I gotta go talk to Sierra. I dropped off cake. Took small bite. Nobody will know. She's like, how do you like my strawberry shortcake? And she's like, there was no strawberries on that cake. And I'd be like, uh oh. They caught me. Good work. How'd it go?
Sierra?
She said she'd get the tea ready. Awesome. I can't wait. She made me deliver the cake so that she can go over and have tea and cake with her. Really? Couldn't you have just brought the cake yourself? Exactly. I was way too busy standing here in the rain not doing anything. Here's your reward, thanks. Come on, game.
Great.
Hey, yo, want to go have some fun again? Okay, let's go. This is weird. So, sweet, let's do it. Where should we go? You decide. I got nothing. Stop raining. What should we do today? What about your work? Why am I such a stickler for being a stick? What? I don't know what it's called. But he's such a... I don't know what he is. He's boring. What about work? Yeah, forget work. I agree. Agree with that. All the way for Sierra. I'm not in the mood for it today.
Sierra!
Run! We can escape now. Oh, wait, wow, he's already there. We could have ran.
Yikes! What's Bismarck doing here?
In front of his store where you both work? I don't know.
What's he doing here? Tracking you down after you blew off work again.
Are you jealous?
But I felt like having fun today.
We could have ran. We could still run. He'll never catch us. I mean, we're on... She did run! Oh my goodness, yes! I mean, we're on an island?
Blow off work just because you feel like having fun. It causes trouble for me.
My goodness. Well, that was a perfect thing to do.
When I want to have fun, I gotta have fun.
There you go.
And who says you always get what you want? Life doesn't work that way.
Oh, the old life doesn't work that way. What is it, your mom and a dad?
Yeah, just try to catch me.
Yeah! I agree with Sarah again. Sierra never changes and I hope she never does. Seems that way. I guess I like her that way. Oh? Oh, is this my character's first time becoming human 2.0 and says that he likes a girl? Whoa, did my head spin around? How many people saw my head spin this way around? Yeah, did you see that? That's crazy, yo. It would be so convenient if there was a store that stayed open late at night. No, it wouldn't. Why don't you keep your own store open late then? Yeah, there you go. This is how you sass your own friends.
What?
Oh, bad idea. Yeah, see? I forget I ever said that. Stores should definitely close for the evening, definitely. Alright, cool. I have one friend, the level 6. I am happy. Good enough for that. Cool. The day has been wasted. I am going to probably have to sleep. I'm gonna save before I sleep. Because I'm assuming there'd be no quest done. But there you go. Friend level 6 Sierra. That's pretty good. I want my golem fixed, but doesn't seem to be getting fixed yet, unless I do something else, which is probably like wait later in the day, but I don't. If I'm supposed to wait till like 12, I'll probably never will. I need to beef up my golem? Wait, did I do this or no? Magical anomaly has appeared in the sky above Feneth Island. There's hardly any demand for flowers and grasses. Cool. So I can buy them for cheap? I'm searching... No, that's the same. Test all my skills. Please help are the repeatable quests. Fighting are repeatable quests. Repeatable. Bring me tribute. She wants a teddy bear. Blade testing help? Okay, I could probably do that too. I got 2 that I maybe can do. She's still awake. This is awesome. Is it on a Monday and it's raining that's why she's not asleep or something? Find it bizarre. Material. Anyone selling material? What kind of material are we talking about? Curling to Market 4. Oh, it is that. I don't have that. So I can't do that quest.
Hi.
Would you like to... I have not talked to anybody, and now I'm unlocking friend levels again? Sure, why not? Let's walk then. I'm gonna have to go check my friends list. Nobody was near full. Heaven's Army! Are you gonna talk about your girlfriend? Whoa, calm down, what's up? I'm off to set up a new business deal, but there's something I need to check with you first. If I can't solve this issue, then I won't be able to concentrate on my work. This all sounds very serious. Does he think I'm after his sister Elena? Because I'm not. What's your relationship with Elena? I knew it. She's been talking about you a lot recently. I have a golem, and that's the only reason why she's talking to me. Because everybody here on this island are friends. That's the real answer. That's what this is about? You could give him a heart attack and say we're married. You've got the wrong idea. Elena isn't interested in Heaven's Army, but in terrain. That is the truth. It hurts, but it's the truth. Love those hats. Well, you can make him remove his hat by giving him a hat accessory, and you'll never wear that hat again. If you don't like the hat. Terrain, of course, he's... Golem, yeah, she's always trying to get us to let her dismantle him. I see. Ah, now I see. Now it all makes sense. So yeah, I guess you're not smart either. I thought it must be something like that. Of course I did. Sorry for ever doubting you and taking you down to the beach and yelling at you. That gets that off my hat. Not chest, his hat. Anyway, now I can go and focus on my new trade. It's the father of my girlfriend I'm going to be trading with this time. Okay. I haven't seen her recently, so I'm really looking forward to it. He is still going out with her. Does the deal go bad and he gets broken up, and then you can marry James? Cause yeah, you can't marry him still. He's still unmarriageable right yet. Okay, hold up, what happened? I talked to nobody, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, friend levels! And I'm like, no, stop. I could have given her food for the last 2 or 3 days, and she could have been level 4 as well. Right, and I could also speak to Lily once or twice, and that would also increase friends levels, but you know, that's work. But I will talk to Lily, I guess. Why not?
Oh, I haven't seen you in a while.
Talk. People say I'm a bird. People say I'm clumsy. In the inns of big towns and the castles of kings, they still have bards that sing, like the old days. I'm not really interested in that. No? Why would you not be? Okay. You know what, I will. Because Makoto is somewhat cool. So why not? I'll be nice, I'll make another day go by or something. I'll take 2 salted fish. That'll probably be exactly what I need. Probably 3, but... fried... Oh, and the rest are 5 and 5. Well, I freed up a little bit more space. Now, Makoto. She's over at the church plaza. Alright, let's do this. I'm assuming something's going to happen within days. Or I have to go and talk to somebody, or I have to like walk up towards Talos Jr. and let him open up. Is he gonna break out of his egg? I don't know. First we talk.
It's been quite a while.
Never miss a morning practice. Takes 10 days to make up for 1 day of missed practice, you know? The key to mastering the sword is consistency. Alright, true that.
Ah, I do love grilled fish. I'll accept your gift gladly.
Sakura trees on the island are truly breathtaking. Oh, that's right, they're called cherry trees, not sakura trees.
What is it?
You have a question? No, I thought really that would have worked, but tomorrow. Okay, I am going to wander around this island for a while. I'm gonna like click on everything. Or about everything. I'm not really gonna click on everything, but I'll wander around this place because I'm assuming something is going to happen. I gotta trigger it. Or B, some days has to go by because the game isn't quite clear. The only way I know what to do is if you check the bulletin board and there's a golden turn up there, and then it just tells you what to do. But when there isn't, well, this is what happened last episode. So we'll figure it out though. We made it to here.
It's midday.
We've got the song ready. They sang, it got blocked. We got song blocked. And then she said, let's sleep on it, and then she'll think about it the next. Was this another day gone by? I might go talk to Pandora, but if it's not a day gone by, I'll go and talk to Pandora now. And if nothing happens, then I'll go sleep and then talk to her again. Because yes, she said wait a day, so... But I felt like many days has gone by, but it only feels that way. It might not really be true. Save! So many saves this episode. I really hope I beat this game. Like, I hope it's not a big dungeon at the end of this game. And I hope I just walk up, fight a big golem battle, we land on the golem, I fight the final boss, and he's not as horribly hard as I was told he was. And we win. And then I'll have free time again. And I should really figure out what game to play next. I mean, I have a whole bunch of my PS4 games that I have ready to go. But yeah, they're just like 1 episode, 2 episode games.
Hello. Which would you like?
If I upped her friend level, would she get the recovery potions XLs and I could just buy them? Because I would prefer to do that. Yeah, I would, because if that was the case, I would have brought her friendship level up all the way to the maximum. I could buy potions.
You may...
I mean, if you know, why does spring make one drowsy? Spring makes you tired? I have no idea why that happens to you, because I have cast the sleep spell. This brings ever closer the day when the world will be mine. She falls asleep. The church is my second headquarters. I rule even over the sacred building. Second headquarters? Where's your what's your first? My first headquarters is your house, of course. Yeah, okay. I think I gotta wait a day, so let's actually do that. Gerard is here. He's probably in here working out. Up at the church thing. Why don't I go? No, I don't want to talk to him. I want to, and then I don't want to. Let's just make this day go by. Forget it. Give me a new day.
Time to go to bed.
Yay! Something happened! Heaven's Army, are you awake yet? Do I look awake? I am now. No, I'm not moving. Oh. Huh? Wow, I thought maybe the bad guys actually did a bad guy move and like took me out, but no, they didn't. What?
Hey!
Come on, it's time to get up. We're having a meeting at 6 o'clock in the morning? These Feneth Islanders are absolute weirdos. I was going to save. Looks like everyone is here. Please come out, Junior. Baby Talos Jr.'s here? Oh, no, that's not as exciting. I was hoping he's gonna fly in and be like, sup, I'm out of my egg! Yeah! And I'm gonna be like, this is awesome! I got a baby dragon with me! But no, it's this boring thing. Good morning, everyone! I considered our options all night long. Me too. Oh, I could barely get any sleep. I was thinking about it so much. The remaining hope we have is to strike at the legendary golem directly. And then when you punch him over and over repeatedly, we can sing the song and he won't be able to block it, or she. Oh, she was the dragon priestess, wind dragon priestess. Never mind. There you go. When you summoned me at this ridiculous hour, I contemplated tearing your lungs out. Ooh, go easy, because she's not gonna do anything. Maybe she isn't that evil.
Very nice.
But I must admit, this is a bold plan for a dragon. It appeals to me. We do stand a chance, then, do we not? I can't say for sure. I will carry Tureen to the legendary golem in the skies above the land. My golem doesn't move. I'm going to lose by default because it doesn't move. It's still broken. Scratch that idea. Let me fix my golem first. Then we will have Tureen and Heaven's Army attack the legendary golem. A full frontal assault, then. It's not the wisest course of action, but in these dire times, perhaps we have no other choice. But Junior, how are you going to carry Tureen if you're still in an egg? Oh, is it time? I will have to be hatched from the egg first. This will take 70 years. It would usually take a few months to hatch naturally, but we don't have that luxury. So you're gonna... What? We could time travel, sing songs, so maybe we could just make you time travel a couple months in the future. At the altars of the four towers, a certain variety of sprouts grow that have not been turned to stone. At the altars of the four towers, there are sprouts that hasn't turned to stone yet. Okay, I got you. Tend to these, peck their fruits, and bring them to the dragon shrine. You should find 4 different kinds of fruit from the 4 different towers. I just have to get fruits from the sprouts growing at the altars? Time is precious. Please hurry. Is my golem working all of a sudden? Because I dare say I don't remember it working. Yeah, it's not working. It hasn't been fixed by Elena yet. I'm assuming my little green gem that I have is what I need to fix it, but let's just let's save. Let's see what's going on, because if he was gonna drop me off in the middle of battle and my golem isn't moving and we get clobbered and Talon's like, what happened? And my character was too dumb to tell him that it didn't work. Yeah, I was gonna laugh probably.
Nice warm day.
Good morning to the both of you.
Why, if it isn't Heaven's Army and Sky. Oh, I was gonna give you another piece of fish, but now I don't think I will. Perfect timing. I'm off to patrol. I'm off to do my patrol of the island. Would you like to come with me? Sure, I'd love to. Oh, wonderful. For me, not talking to these people, they sure go up faster when you don't talk to them. Everything seems alright today, as it always is. Mikoto? Why did he say that? It's Mikoto! After you're done, want to go get something to eat at the bar? Oh, that's a good idea. I'd love to come with you. Odette is a marvelous cook. She is. Huh? Who are those people? On Faneth Island? Are they lost? Let it be thugs. Come on, let it be thugs. Let it be bad guys on Faneth Island, please. That seems to be the trouble. Are you lost? Yikes, let's get out of here. His name is Dubious Man! Are they twins? They're twins, but they have different color hair. What was their problem? I hate to be suspicious, but they might have been robbers on Faneth Island yet. There's nothing here. We should keep an eye out for them. Indeed we shall.
Apologies, please.
I need to speak to Gerard about this, so I'll see you later. Sorry. Gerard's the other way. Yikes, Makoto's job is pretty serious. No, it's not. It's really not. Yeah, I hope she can handle those guys. Why don't I help her? Your friendship level has increased while she chases them off and you just go gallivanting around doing your own thing. Alright, everybody. This game is special. That's what we'll call it.
What a lovely morning.
Well, if it isn't Heaven's Army and Sky, do you have a... I am unlocking these levels and I haven't done anything! Thank you. Sure, why not, though? Because, yeah, with pleasure, I mean. Hey, Lily, what happened to your fingers? She plays the whatever instrument, so her fingers would be all toughened up. Oh, this? It's strange, isn't it? Or is she still cooking? And that's what's beating her up. When I'm playing my lute in the bar, my fingers are so nimble, but when I pick up a knife in the kitchen, they won't cooperate. Okay, I was right with the kitchen thing. Lily, you have a lot of fans of your lute playing. You should take good care of your fingers. Oh, you're right. Lily, your bandage is coming off. Oh, wait, that's... Hey, Sky's doing that. You're using my body without permission again. Huh? I'm not doing anything. Oh my, you're blushing. You can't see my face. I'm wearing a mask. Nice try. You can't see if I'm blushing or not. What is happening? Everyone's going up friends levels like crazy all of a sudden. Maybe you should talk to people more. Or not. Yeah, forget them. That's too many friend levels in one episode. We're done. We can retire now. Or should I talk to Elena at 9? Or... I don't know what to do. I'm gonna save. Because I can't do anything until my golem is fixed. And I don't know if I trade her the gem or not. Maybe I do, but the game hasn't said anything yet. So that's why I'm not giving her the gem. And I'm assuming main story things you can't trade. That would make sense as well. Okay, there is... There is... The thing happened. We had a meeting. We need Elena to open up so I can talk and ask how my golem thing is going. And then she's gonna hopefully ask for this green thing that I have. And then we can continue on with the story. That is my guess. But we can only wait till 9, and if she falls asleep, I'll sleep an entire week if it makes it on Mondays where she's up and awake at 9, because I don't want to wait till like 3 in the afternoon. So yeah, there's nothing I could do. I can kind of like wander around here though, I guess. Maybe a cutscene will kick in. I need to go to the shrines to pick up 4 things. I know what I need to do, but I need to like activate the golem now. So here it goes. We'll just wait for Elena. One more hour. Oh boy, the waiting is the hardest part, once again. Alright, well, we'll wait. Why not? So how's everybody's day doing? I mean, like, I got nothing. I figured out this thing right away. Last night, and I was just like, I can't believe this happened. And like, I played a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima and tried to get that trophy done, but doot. Oh, she's here. Good. Okay, now I'm trying to. There we go. There it is! How's it coming, Elena? Did you figure out what's wrong with Rune? This is exactly what I've been waiting for, everybody. Of course, who do you think you're talking to? Terrain was born as a golem sprout on the island where the legendary golem was sealed away. Terrain was born as a golem sprout on the island where the legendary golem was sealed away. He's been affected by the attempts to restore the legendary golem. While part of him is trying to serve you, another part is trying to serve the legendary golem. The internal conflict is immobilizing him. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Interesting, right? Not really. Terrain better listen to me, then what can we do? You should get into Terrain and flush out the influence of the legendary golem. You see? I see, you're a lifesaver, thanks. If you let me dismantle him at some point, we'll call it even. No. I'm not sure about that. Head to the top of Terrain to save him. I am going to save now, because this is probably a battle. The legendary golem. He's torn between serving the legendary golem or serving me. So he can't move. Immobilized? Horrible! But I'm relaxing now. Okay, that came out of nowhere. Why are you horrible but relaxing now? Why can't you be like me and always good and always relaxed? But I did ask, and that took like 20 minutes for you to reply. No, that took... Wait, the thing only now popped up on my screen. That took 7 minutes for it to pop up on my end. I'm going to refresh my chat because no, that just popped up because it's a lot of good things in RL. There's not a lot of good things in RL. Oh, and no, I actually replied. Yeah, no, yeah. But my chat again must have done that because I'm refreshing it now because I want to read your thing before you went. Because yeah, it just popped up on my end and I read it, and I'm like, why? But then I saw the time, and it said when you wrote it on Twitch, because I have a timer on my Twitch, and I could see when everyone writes something down. There's something up ahead! Are you ready, Heaven's Army? No. Wait a minute. Okay, we've got to be prepared. Let me go down. Whoa! Oh, there! Whoa! I was inside his forehead! Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna be ready. See? I'm gonna be smart about this. Off to Viridian City. Blueberry. Lemonberry. Fireberry. it's orange. Her name should have been Orange, Lemon. I don't know what fruit is one word that is blue. And then green could have been lime. Actually, a few other things are green, but anyway. Now I'm ready. There's something up ahead again. I'm ready. Let's go. Oh, I'm wearing the beginning game swords because they didn't think to customize in. It's a command that just forward whatever have equipped what the character has equipped. Oh no, it's one of those weak things. Dun, 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 dun.
Whoa!
I hit X to dash, but the game is lagging. So Tree will be able to move again. I think did I wreck that thing? Yeah, let's head to the altars on the 4 towers. We have sprouts to tend to. What is that thing there? That was really pretty. But okay, one place at a time. Golden Repairman, that's what I am. Don't let it fool you. That is truly who I am. Okay, where am I at? I'm here. Oh, whoa, that was weird. They load up the thing there. This way, then that way, then up, then over. Brilliant heavens. So hi, I think chat will now be working for everybody who will type stuff, hopefully. Hopefully people will keep typing things. Mal's usually a pretty good boy for typing, but yeah, that's weird that, like, I really think, like, there's nothing I can do. I just gotta wait for them to hopefully report back to me and, like, we fixed it. Okay, there's nothing here. I'm pretty sure I could warp up to the top floor, because that's what I've done before, but I'm assuming something bad's going to happen? Or am I just picking up the 4 things? If I'm picking up 4... No, don't load in the cutscene. Don't load any bosses. Let me pick up the thing and move on. Ahoy there! So he's technically my friend. Lurk, Sniper Main, welcome back, by the way. You have a question for me? What's your question, Sniper Main? Dun 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 dun. I think that's a song. You again! Look, I don't have time to deal with you. He's my friend! Begging your forgiveness. I mean, he helped me out the last time. Why is this a thing? Yeah, what's your question, Sniper Main? 2004? Yar, I know you landlubbers kin never forgive me for what we did. No, I forgave you the last time you helped me out, which was like a long time ago. I know 'twas I that released the first seal. I didn't know what I was doing, but 'tis no excuse. I know there ain't nothing I can do to make up for that. There you go. All I can do is hang me head in shame. To the gallows with him. Is that what it is? What's walk the plank? Anyway, send him to Davy Jones's locker. Do what you will to me, matey. I want ye to bash me till you're satisfied. I can verbally bash you. Chief? Triple dot? Heavens! I didn't hit the button. Sometimes I do. For a joke, but I did hit a button because I don't have control over cutscenes, but that's why I sometimes do that. Like I said, I don't have time to deal with you. But say, what was your name again? Really? I'm only now Captain Goblin? Name? My name is the Goblin Chief. Oh, I thought it was Captain Goblin. It actually says on the bottom right of the screen, Captain Goblin. But Goblin Chief is your title. No, not that. I mean your real name. Don't got one. What do you mean you don't have one? I'm just an ordinary goblin. We goblins ain't got much use for names. I got it. How about you give me a name? No, thank you. I'll use this opportunity to hang up me cutlass and become a respectable goblin. I'll turn over a new leaf. a new name for a new me. That's perfect. So what'll it be, matey? You got a name for this old sea dog? Yeah, okay. Just stop looking at me like that. So, a name, huh? Blood Eye, Long Claw, Black Tooth, Blackbeard, Long Claw, Blood Eye, Long Claw, Black Tooth. Black Tooth it is. That'd be a good name. Suits a goblin captain pirate thing. Well, it does.
Ahoy, ye swabs! As of today, the Goblin Pirates be disbanded. Ye be free to do whatever your hearts desire.
Now it's voiceover and you sound that cool? This whole time you sounded cool?
But don't be causing anyone any trouble, or I'll find ye and keel-haul ye.
Keel-haul you? Wait, no, how does it go? Is it Kia, but key-haul? Can somebody do a key-haul and a key-haul? Yeah, please. It's Kia. Yeah, that, but like a really high pitch. That, come on, I don't have the talent for that. You know I don't. Are you sure about this?
Absolutely, matey. I've had a change of heart.
Your heart's still the same, but you changed your attitude and your fighty ways.
This be the day I start working to help the world. to help monsters.
But you were helping them the whole time.
First, I'll go back to me hometown, the Univere settlement. I'll start working for the benefit of all monsters.
Univere is a really cool sounding name. Sad piano? What are they gonna do without their captain?
What's wrong, you scallywags? I said disband! Disband!
Who's playing sad piano? I have no time for them and this is happening?
Ah, fine. I'm setting sail. Don't follow me. You got that? Get lost!
Why can't they come back with you and be good goblins too? They're like lost little puppies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if he did good, they would do good. You know what I mean? Sniper Main, he had a question for me and he never asked. He was annoying, but I think I'm going to miss him. I haven't found him annoying at all. He was really tough the very first time you fight him, if you fight him at level 0 or 1. But no, I didn't find him bad at all. He saved me, because he helped me get past a boss I couldn't beat. So he was in my good books the whole time and never annoying. I guess. Okay, let's go. I guess, sure. I have no emotion. This character is lacking in a lot of things. Oh, the piano's over? I missed it already. Where am I going? Up? Yeah, okay. Keel Hall. Keel Hall sounds like you're like running and you're kicking somebody. Oh, there it is. It was there the whole time. No, it wasn't. It spawns now.
Power of Earth!
That was really very quiet. Very low, very quiet. Even with my headset on, I barely heard that. Cool. Ah. Asian pear. Oh, Earth Dragon Soul. It's a fruit. Okay, I almost missed that. That would have been hilarious. Alright, well, let's go around the worlds. As we do. There's probably no fighting, but I should save each time, actually, if I was wise. Keel Hall.
Ready!
Well, this isn't bad. We go to the 4 places that we've been to before and pick up the fruit. No problem. It's gonna just take a few days, but I'm okay with that. And then we feed him the souls of the dragons.
It's already 6. I think I saw something. Are
Good.
You okay? Don't push it too much.
Did I actually make it? I actually made it here. That makes me pretty happy. Yeah. Oh, I should still save. Yeah, okay, I'll save because I could see something bad happening here. I mean, he showed up and he's not going to bother me anymore, or he's going to show up and help me, is what I'm assuming. So I'm glad the game named him, because I would have called him Goblin Pirate or Pirate Goblin. Captain Goblin. Yeah, I would have called him that. Goblin Captain or Captain Goblin? Either way, it still would have been the same name. no matter if I did it either way. But yeah. Sweet. Get 2 done a day? That would be great, but I doubt I can get 2 done. By the looks of it, it's going to take me a while just to get to the other one. Walking around all of those edges and stuff. Oh, I'm going here, right. I'm doing them not in order, but I don't think you'd have to do them in order. Oh, this was the one that I got stuck on for so long. It was so tough. It was brutal. I never walked up here? Yeah, no, I probably left after I beat this and never decided to show back up again. That is the truth. Power of Earth. Well, mine was way louder, so you heard me. Why is it blue? That's a Benora White. I could have called the blue one a Benora.
Yeah.
How come the Water Dragon Soul was in the fire one, but the Earth one was in the Earth? Is you supposed to go to the... No, I'm in the water one, aren't I? I am in the water place, never mind. I just saw red everywheres. I am in the water one, never mind. When I saw red, I'm like, fire. Okay, the chances of me getting to this point.
Shouldn't you get some rest soon? I think I saw something.
Wow, I actually got that much walking time? That's crazy. Clearly my levels does affect this golem a lot because... Good enough. Good enough for me. That was great. That was wonderful.
Go to bed.
I made it really, really far there. Good morning. What's with the music? Things have really gotten serious. Oh, this is the really gotten serious chat we're gonna have now. I can barely believe what's happening. Maybe so, but we have to do what we have to do. There's no other choice. Right. Even with that, even with what we're facing, I don't feel scared. Because it's your body that's gonna get pummeled. If I die, what happens to your soul? Do you just take over? Probably. I wonder why. I guess it's because you're always with me, Heaven's Army? Don't be giving me that, like, lovey-dovey talk right now. Oh, come on, Sky. But I guess I feel the same way about you. Until we came here, I never fought anything but small monsters, but now I'm calmly facing this momentous battle. It's crazy, but somehow that's because you're with me. Wow, this time he's actually talking like how he should always be talking?
Hey!
That wasn't nice of you to add it's crazy part. What do you mean? Just joking. That was nice, other than if he did mean to say, "No, I'm losing Mal! Come back! Let's do this thing." Yeah. Just changed the age, the when this game came out, language. Well, fine, bring it on. If I can get to the other place really, really quickly, and then skip down and hit the perfect waterfall thing, water sprout, maybe I can make it to the other place. That'd be cool. But I guess now I'm all alone with nobody chatting in chat for hours. Yeah, I know for a fact that this is gonna be all blocked off, so I have to aim upwards. Going down and up? Up, over, down? I'm going back. Or I go this way. Okay, no, this way's gonna be better. Some fine maneuvering right there. Cool. 9:31? 8:11? Oh, is that total hours? I won't run into it unless I... Good. I won't run into it unless I actually stop and go into the whatchamacallit. Me too, it was amazing. They could have stopped that further back and turned down now.
Did you see a flash of light just now?
Totally, two of them.
It's Naday. I think think I saw something.
I saw 3 things. I am definitely not making it to the next one. Should I save for the just in case? I did a pretty good job walking. In case if there's a fight, I don't want to get caught in the middle of a fight and then lose and then have to just do what I did again. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to be losing. No, thank you. I don't know how long this game is going to be. I feel like I'm at the end, but like when like the episode comes to an end itself, do I stop or are we good? Like, do I have another 4 more hours? Because like this game is longer than I think. I just hope I beat it within my episode time, because I don't have anybody here saying like, yeah, dude, you'll have this done, or like, no, it is gonna take an extra hour to beat this game. I'm gonna be like, oh well, then I might just do it this episode, make this one a little longer. This is where I fought, isn't it? And I never went further up. Yeah, I just never walked up there. I just like left. The whole game was like beating me up a lot. Always looks like fire up here, but it's wind this time.
Power of Earth!
Is he gonna say that every time? Oh sweet, I got enough sanity. Do the thing. Oh, those are the sour ones. Yeah, I remember when I used to. Not on this game, clearly. But I would run around and unlock every single little map. I mean, I think we can blame Star Ocean for that. For training me to, like, unlock the maps the way I unlock them. Just because I've really enjoyed doing that, actually. But I only unlocked, like, not that much in Star Ocean.
Ready!
I go here, I'm gonna get shot over here? I hope so. I don't see any other sprouts, so please let this work. That is pretty good. Please send me over where I hope I am. Okay, no, I'm okay. I gotta find this one. Why don't I actually? No, I don't need to do that. I really don't. I am over enough actually to get down to here. So all's well. If I find this sprout, it's gonna allow me to like appear, be able to find another water sprout up here. Forget that noise. There's no way, right?
It's already 6.
I'm gonna run out of energy way before I get down there.
I think I saw something.
Good enough. I'll save after I go to bed. Right, that would make the most sense. Oh well. Cool. No load. No, 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 no.
Morning.
If I loaded up back from whenever I last saved, that would be a no-no. Like, was it 4 minutes? But still, that was 4 minutes of content. No thank you.
What a nice warm day. Ready!
This will be nice.
I think I saw something.
This game kind of turned out not how I thought it was going to turn out. I really thought this was a dating farming RPG game. But this one didn't have that dating farming thing. Sure, I'm like making friends with everybody, and I do prefer that more than the dating, really. But the farming is, oh, not so much. I am going to go get my friends just in case. Like, there isn't that much farming at all. In fact, I haven't farmed since whenever I quit, which was a long time ago. But I wonder, I would hope if the farming is a little bit more fun in the other Rune Factory games. I would hope so. So I made it here. Do I warp and save, or do I just go up and hope for the best? Let's just YOLO it. Got 99 decent 300-something potions. And the other one has the star onto it, so it's a little bit stronger than 350. Then I could use the bigger ones. I only got 1 and 1 though, so if I get down to those, I have to start putting food on. And hopefully I could win. I hope the boss isn't so tough that I can't win. And I gotta... The game technically did say that I'm gonna use Terrain to fight the legendary golem, so it was a good guess by me, but it made sense. How else will they make this fun and exciting?
Power of Earth.
Compel you. Really pretty flower for fire. Blue, purple, red. Fruit, wow.
Yeah.
Oops. Well, done. Like, oh, what am I walking for? Done. This is nice. We did this pretty quickly. I haven't fought and leveled up in a long while. Saving first. I saved a lot this episode, but like I don't know. I thought maybe there was gonna be a fight between each thing, but I was hoping that there wasn't, because I've already fought enough bosses already that I don't want to run into like stronger versions of the bosses that I fought, because I don't think I can handle them. I really don't. So I'm just kind of glad that there wasn't any fights. When the goblin showed up, I was a little worried, but I knew he wasn't going to fight me. But when the cutscene kicked in, I'm like, oh no. So I'm gonna give him the food. Have you brought the 4 dragon souls? This is different font for this game. I have them right here. Thank you very much. You turn into Violet all of a sudden? Now then, bring the dragon souls to the altar. You only get 1. The next 3 are mine. In the name of the primordial dragon, may this new dragon be born unto this world. Ara decor ver quis, ara decor ver quias. Cool. This is kind of cool, actually. This is a long moment, long-awaited moment. Yeah, I was wondering how the dragon was going to. You grew that big out of the egg? I still assumed it was a cute little baby dragon coming out of that egg. You know what I mean? Hi, Talos Jr. You look cute. The preparations are complete. Many months has gone by, apparently. Come to the Dragon Shrine and I can send you to the legendary golem at any time. Okay, should I should I save? But there is one thing you should do prior to that. Allow me to explain. Legendary golem has been sealed with the jewel orbs for ages. To this day, it has not freed itself from the bounds of the seal. Go to the altars of the 4 towers and have the dragon priestesses sing their spirit songs to re-establish the seals. This will further weaken the legendary golem. I only have 3 of them, right? If you wish to tip the scales in your favor, I recommend that you re-establish the 3 seals. Take the 3 sisters and drop them off at the 3 places. That is what it sounded like. Right?
Hey, it's
I guess it has been a while. The Lantern Festival? Skipping that. Oh, I can buy more potions.
I haven't seen you. I'll give you a deal. How many do you need?
I mean, I literally made that much? Listen, let's not go crazy here. Yeah, no, come on. I don't need it. I got 99 now. What was I going to do? I needed to talk to her, right. Ask to help with the seal. I gotta go back to the other ones. I think I gotta move my golem, talk to one of them, ask about the seal. They'll appear there. Or do I just ask about the seal and they'll show up to the other 2? Water temple cleared. What? Okay. Which is the furthest one away? I'm gonna save before I do this, because my brain is like, I'm hoping they just appear, but I'm assuming water temple? No, I think I wasn't at the water temple. I was at the fire temple when I asked her. She's water. The wind one is the only one that isn't going to get completed. So, Lily's fire? We'll find out, because I mean, somebody who's cooking, I assume would be fire. That's a Genshin Impact reference. I like the game, I just couldn't play it.
What a nice... I haven't... Welcome!
Ask for help with the seal. Oh, okay. Looks like it's Earth in the background, but I see blue crystals. It's throwing me off. Cool. I don't have to go to the other 3 again. They skipped it and just bam. Fire? Is you're a cook and with fire? Did I guess it right though? Because the background's yellow for Earth. The crystals are blue for water. Fire temple cleared. Good. Where is Lily? Outside. Okay. Would this be easier if I had a new game plus and I can seal all 4 of them away?
Oh, hello.
Well, okay. She's down to earth? Well, cool. Earth temple cleared. That's it though. I don't know. I can't ask anybody else. Hey Pandora, can you seal the other temple for me? The water one landed somewhere. I wonder if you could. I'm saving again. I wonder if you could find the water one before this fight happens. I'm getting a little excited here, but also, I also got a bad feeling. I don't want to jinx myself, but I have to say it. Because how else would you know what I'm thinking? Unless you know me too well. I think I'm not going to be able to beat the final boss or something, and I'm going to be stuck, and I gotta like do something, level up or something horrible. And hold up, where am I going? And then like I'll have to like spend a long time just to like be able to beat this game. And if once I'm able to beat it, it's gonna be really short, like 20 minutes long. Yeah, like something along those lines. Anyway, okay, nothing happened there. There's no quest. Oh, right. I got so distracted with that I forgot that I just gotta go back and talk to him. Yeah, like I'm like, oh no. But yeah, okay, I'm getting a little excited. So come back and talk to me when you're ready. Seal them off before you fight the legendary golem. Make it easier on you. Well, then let's make it easy on me. If I had to win, wouldn't it be super easy? But we'll see. See if New Game Plus is that much of a difference. Well, we won't. But somebody else will, right? Take me to where the legendary golem is. Look how huge and awesome you are.
Are you ready to travel to the legendary golem?
Your voice gotten way nicer. Yeah, let's go. Let's just beat this game, please. Dun 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 dun. So we did this before. Was I on the ocean floor? Why was I on solid ground if I was standing in the ocean? Sloppy work, everybody. What? That's what's up there? You were sealed up in the sky, everybody. That's my. That's. At my soul, at my soul. This is getting serious. Cash in, help! What? Please let me win. Oh, he looks crazy. I gotta fight that? Oh. What? The eye shine thing? Oh, are you running after me? Did I punch him off the thing? Because that would have been epic. Back to the forest at the beginnings with you! Indeed. Oh, I'm gonna get to the side of him.
Back to the forest at the beginnings with you!
This is the legendary golem? Okay. I'm worried that my RP is gonna run out, but I think I'm okay. 4,000? He did one combo and almost took me out. What? I knew I was gonna lose. Wow, that was 5. I don't know what to do there, but my golem got beat up. No, forget this. Good morning, it's a festival! Who cares? Let me see what happened. I got sick. No, I didn't get sick. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Festival winner, Golem Navigation, Golem Stamina. My first time my Golem ever got beat up, so I finally got stamina. Probably that's why I got hit with a bajillion damage. Could I go back? How do I block? I don't remember how to block with my Golem. I really don't. I've never really fought a hard fight before with my Golem. This game just upped its difficulty by 1,000 again. All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's go back. I could go back in time. Forget that festival. I gotta learn how to block though. I gotta see what button it is and just block. Because if he hits me with one combo, I'm dead. Like, basically, there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna get back up. And he's gonna punch me, and it's over, just like it was. So, all right, cool. I have a cool voice again.
Are you ready to travel to the legend?
I can't skip this? I can't skip this. So yeah, I knew this was gonna be... I knew something was gonna happen. Can I not beat this golem? How do I block? The buttons are on the screen, so I'll just take a look at it.
Spirit of life, hear my song.
Why do you gotta sing this song?
Now sing to me.
Yeah, exactly.
I sing for you with my heart
I knew it was gonna get intense, but this is way too intense.
and my soul.
Is this supposed to repeat there?
I'm here waiting for you to answer me.
How do I block? How do I block?
Feel the air, the earth and our hearts. Help us be brave, make us wise, make us strong.
I think the end, that part was messed up with the timing of the song. Wait, how do I block?
Guardians of this land.
How do I seriously block?
Guardians of this land.
I don't know how to block because it doesn't show up on the screen. R?
Back to the forest of beginnings with you.
I did really well and then I lost.
Spirit of life, hear my song that I now sing to thee. I sing for you with my heart and my soul. And my soul.
Good, I hit him.
I'm here waiting for you to answer me. Open your eyes, feel the air, the earth.
I'm gonna lose again because I don't know how to...
Help us be brave, make us wise, make us strong. Get some. Make us
Wow, I somehow hit him.
strong. Make us the guardians of this land.
Okay, I need to hit him with 2 more combos, everybody, and he has to just hit me once and I lose.
Guardians of this land.
He's still alive. Please let me hit him. Does he have more HP than he's supposed to have, or am I doing something wrong?
Hear my song. Back to the forest begins with you. Sing to thee. I sing for you.
I don't know what's going on, but his HP stopped.
Back to the forest of beginnings with you.
What am I doing wrong?
I'm here waiting for you to answer me.
What, a stun maybe?
Eyes feel the air
I don't know, all there is to do is square.
and our hearts.
I saw finishing move.
Brave, make
I saw finishing move, everybody. I was, it says R or something?
make us strong.
Okay.
Make us the guardians.
I punched its fist. We both headbutted.
Make us the guardians of this land.
Cool. I had to hit R because there was a prompt in the middle of a battle. We're both collapsing? No! No! Terrain! Oh no. This is real boss battle? Please don't let me fight the golem over again. Let me just lose and then like sleep a day and then get full health and then challenge this guy with a save. I hope I can beat this boss. I really do. But watch me like instantly lose because he's gonna hit me with like 1 billion damage. And I'm like, oh cool, this game is... You have metal hands.
Splendid. I didn't think you would be able to defeat the legendary golem.
I didn't think I could either, so we're both on the same page.
Enough! Your evil plans end here. Leave this island now.
Evil plan maker.
Unfortunately for you, my objective has already been completed.
Which was?
The Wind Dragon Priestess was so much greater a tool than I'd imagined, I simply had to take over her body.
Oh no! Sky's the wind. Dragon Priest is. Spoiler!
And so, I will become the new legendary golem. And I shall be a god!
Wow, how many times have people said that they shall be a god? Yeah, lots of people. Come on, dude. Get your own plan. Other people already had this.
Come, show me what you have.
I have some fish if you want some.
Destroying you will warm me up for the impending battle with the Elder Dragons.
Oh, if he defeats me, he's going on to the other Elder Dragons? Wow. Ambitious she is. I mean... Come on, it's even her hairstyle now. Was... Legendary Golem defeated? How much damage did I just do? Okay, that hit me with 100. Okay, I'm just gonna keep moving. Please stop. Please stop. Surprise cash noises indeed. Please let me win. Oh no! I finally get to see Sky's face, buddy. Yeah, he took over her body when we transferred over. Yeah. I mean, you have to be completely dense to be like, what? Shocking surprise! Like this guy. Like this guy has to not get it. Sky? Yeah, Sky, how come she's not yelling in my head?
It's me!
Yeah, she's also surprised at that. Like, come on. I knew the whole
the
game.
Soul of the Wind Dragon Priestess. I'd assumed you'd been erased, but it seems I was wrong.
That means I could get Sky's body back. Dun dun dun! I was figuring we would get her body back normally.
This is the body of the Wind Dragon Priestess. I stole it from 200 years in the past.
Well played, well played. But we figured you out a long time ago. But yeah, I thought this game was going to be I made it to like the final temple. And either A, we like make a wish to get her body back, or we find her body and then we have to like do something and then we could somehow get her soul into her body. And then we can both continue on from the game. But like, no, the game went this way. What are you saying? I went 200 years and took her body. I'm saying that you two insolent fools were summoned to this time from 200 years in the past. That was more than that, but okay. But we were there during the summoning ceremony. Did you not say the ceremony failed? And that the Wind Dragon Priestess fell somewhere else in time? Simple terms, our attempt to summon the priestess from the past has been interfered with. Well, that doesn't explain the first summoning. You must have landed in another time period. But we have no idea when that could be 200 years in the past. I thought we still came from an even further time, like thousands of years in the past. But he picked her up at the 200-year mark. We were summoned from a world 200 years in the past on that day we met Odette. Hey, what's up? Who are you? You don't look familiar. For 200 years in the past. I thought it was more, though, than that.
Meaning you don't even belong in the world you are so desperately trying to save.
Yeah, but I'll still try to save it. Doesn't matter if I belong here or not.
The world 200 years ago was a peaceful place. If you wish, I can send you back to your own era. It is a trifling matter for a god such as I.
He's afraid that I'm gonna beat him up. So he's like, I can send you back, you know, so you don't beat me up and make me lose here. Or I could probably get beat up, but anyway. Yeah, he's just trying to remove the winning factor, but no, don't fall for it.
There is no need for you to lose your life in this futile battle. I suggest that you accept my offer.
I wonder what he really looks like, because his voice sounds really good. Really good.
That's...
Come on, say it.
That's enough!
Unforgivable. HEAVENSARMY!
You call this battle futile? You want to send us back to our own eras and live in peace?
While this place gets wrecked in the future?
Are you kidding? It doesn't matter where or when I was born or what time period this is.
I agree. For the first time ever, I agree with this character.
That's right. Whether this is the past, present, or future, this is our home.
There. Nice.
If our home, no, if our world is in danger and we're given a chance to protect it, do you really expect us to turn tail and run?
Exactly. All the bad guys would think that, yes.
Because this is our island. These are the people we love.
We said that back at the beginning of the game. Wow, that was a long time ago. Her spirit's out of my body? Take over your body! Body transfer! Spirit transfer! Go! Oh, now you're gonna start trying? I'm a little worried, actually. Please don't go easy on me!
Come, meet your destruction. And you shall not bear witness to my recreation of the war with the Elder Dragons that created this world.
Why do you want to do this so badly, villain? It's dumb.
Don't let that happen. I will stop you here and now for the present and past and future of this world.
There you go. That's a good, well, typical good guidelines. I like it. But the bad guy, why is he doing this? He just wants to become a god? So let's just take on everything? I don't feel comfortable with that one. What are you summoning? Is the sword getting superpowered or something? Because it shook a little bit? Ah! Okay. Save me! All of those missed. If I can just beat this boss right now, that would make me pretty happy. Okay, well... I am going to... And then I'm going to not do this. I'm going to... Which one has the most... The most RP?
Monsters!
Okay, that's hitting way better than my triangle attack. Can I? Okay, this one's not... This staff is not doing as good as I was hoping it was. This is the strongest staff, is the meteor staff, everybody. Okay, I was eating food, but you came after me. Smart move. Putting food in my hands when you get hit makes you drop it, but if you put it here on the quick thing, you don't lose them. Oh, I got caught in the middle of that. Cool, but I'm still alive. Okay. Okay, I'm laughing if my fire rod is stronger than what I have on. Is it? Whoa, 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 whoa! I instantly died. Okay. Cool! I was at level 70 when I first fought this guy. Level 70? I'm level 51. Why are you such a high level? Welcome back, Penguin Guest. And the chain. I was in an epic boss battle. I can't look at chat when I'm in the middle of these. Went to bed at 10 p.m. and I just woke up. Craziness. I make sure to at least friend people to 7 before this battle. Because they are your +1? I don't know what you mean. I got Sierra at friendship level 6.
When this all ends, we still have to hang out.
Agreed.
So I expect you to win and come back in one piece. If you don't, you'll have to answer to me.
My +1. My instant revives? Because maybe I'm being too slow and I need to kill this boss quicker before he fires that move that instantly. I healed myself too and it still one shot at me? Am I unable to dodge that move? I don't know. Oh, I got... Wait, him too. What are you doing here?
Aye, you're the toughest landlubber I've ever met. There's be no time for laying down arms.
Indeed, I agree, Goblin Captain.
Stand and fight, me hearty. Go!
Does he show up when you have no friends? Or what? Cool. I don't know what's going on, but I instantly died, so hopefully he never does that attack anymore and I can just defeat him now. I think my fire attack is still the strongest move. It's weird, but I guess it is. I'm gonna go on the offensive, I think, because I healed up and I used my best thing and he still instantly killed me. So I don't know what to expect. Get back in your body!
So much to me. When I tore my stuffed animal, you gave me a toy sword. When I dropped my candy, you shared yours.
Oh, that's so nice of me. I didn't know I did that. Okay, cool.
You even let me borrow your body. Words can't express my gratitude.
Could I be like, no, you're not allowed to borrow my body? I don't think I had a choice
Now
there.
it's my turn to give you something. Take the strength of my spirit, my soul.
Please let me be superpowered and kill him in one hit.
You
Can't lose. Oh, she actually said it. It took so long I decided to read it and move on. Whoops. You can't lose. We going in for a hug or something? Sky? Okay, I'm back? Okay, this is weird, but I guess we're okay. Okay, yeah, zoom in on that happy smiley face. I hope I do not have to be level 70. I hope I do not have to have a bunch of friends at level 6. I hope I can just beat the boss now and move on. 1, 2, 3 things are spinning around me. Do I have 3 deaths before I have to defeat him? Because I'm going to go into offensive right now. No more triangle attacks. Your love of your friend surrounds and protects you. Now fight! Face me again if you must, but know that you will never defeat me. I shall defeat you and the Elder Dragons, and shall inherit this world.
To protect the island, and protect the people I love, I will defeat you.
Nice. What's happening? Okay, are we redoing this? Are we rehashing this? I used up my big... See, even when you dodge, I can hit you, I think. But the other attacks were slower, they never hit you. The music just stopped. Oh!
You cannot hope to defeat me with power like that.
I'm almost dead, why? Okay, this doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot of damage, though. Yeah, it's only doing like 163 sometimes. Bubble, staff, earth rod, fire... I think the fire rod... I'll try wind. No, I think Fire Rod, the very weakest one, is the best. I gotta run out of the circle?
Stand and fight me, hearty.
Oh, that's my +1. I think that's what you meant. Okay, I got the boss over 3/4. I don't know what this fire attack is, but that kind of sucked a little bit. Okay, no. Quick use. I still have 1 extra large potion of 800. Nice. Why are they not fighting? Please just let me win. The music stops right there and it freaks me out every time. Oh, I am a god. Whoa! That was weird. He almost got me there. I was trying to like stay in the middle because you know you're usually safe. Oh, he did another one.
Win and come back in one piece. Monsters!
He fired 2 off really quickly. That's really bad for me. I wish he didn't have done that because I probably could have won here. Okay, you're wasting a lot of time. Ah, come on, you went for the attack right as I was healing. I almost got him, but if he does one more attack, I got no more. Let me just win, let me just win, let me just win, let me just win, let me just win. Come on. Please. Oh, this was very, very wary of the enemy, so I decided to go ahead and do that, and I had all the legendary weapons. I don't have any legendary weapons. I have one friend at level 6. I'm level 51.
Impossible. I cannot be defeated.
Did I win? Please let me win. I got no accessories.
Wait. The giant plant golem. The living soul of the wind dragon priestess. And yes, the dragon knight.
I'm the Dragon Knight? That's a cool title for me.
It was all his doing.
His who? Come on, let me win.
Think you came all the way here of your own volition.
As long as I win. That's all that matters.
A puppet being controlled by a power you cannot comprehend. Do not assume you've won.
I have yet to say I've won. Like, literally. I'm like, please let me win. Okay, no, okay, like, let me, why'd you, like, swap souls now? Or shoot his soul out, do something, now, let us win. Great, now what's gonna happen? I was level 51, that wasn't bad. I had to use my fire rod, because the strongest rod I made was too weak. The platform is collapsing. Oh great, and we're how high up in the sky? The magic circle's disappeared because the legendary golem is dead? And our golem is not looking in good shape either? It collapsed as well? Talon? Oh, that's... Is that like... Is it falling stars? Or is it like falling magic jewels? Looks kind of pretty. We're falling? Sorry.
You finally got your body back. But it looks like this is the end.
They're not gonna let it end this way. It's not gonna end this way, come on. This game's a Rune Factory kids game. They're not gonna be like...
Died fighting for the people we love.
Yeah, this is gonna be a dark game. Come on. I doubt anything bad. You could try to psych me out, but I don't get psyched out easily. Oh, bubble. The spirits are helping me out. What about the dark spirits?
We stopped.
They use their song to help me out? It's so interesting to see them in this graphics. Hi friends! I had one level friend six level, yeah, level friend at level 6.
Everyone's singing for us.
Who's playing the guitar?
Their words are giving power to the spirits.
Nice song. I knew it. I thought I was gonna like it.
Thank you, everyone.
Did she say that? Did her? Come on. Let her. Let her.
See you all soon.
Where are we going? Did I beat this game? Yes! Thank goodness, yes! I've never been so excited to beat a game before. This is the Japanese. This is another language to the song that I heard that I really liked. When you let the guy's song play and then you play the girl's song next, it's this one. It's gotta be that one, but they changed up a lot in the English. Oh, I'm so happy that I beat this! It definitely sounds like the same song. Well, I like this song. I actually like this song a lot, wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they dubbed it in English and they changed it a lot, but... I like the rhythm of this song. This is probably copyrighted, so I usually let the copyright songs go and then I talk after the copyright for those who are live and are new. Because yeah, it's gonna be all muted most likely, so if not, great, but oh. I was wondering who kicked in the guitar and I'm like, this sounds like a good guitar. I could tell when it was like a real song I was gonna play. Yay, I'm so happy that this big grind is over. That's like a huge, like, Final Fantasy XI accomplishment game, basically, where I'm surprised I beat that game too. With help though, right? Like I could never have done that on my own. So it's like that big of a game, this game. That was hard, and yeah, you didn't need friends to beat this game. Apparently I did hear somebody say like you need a bunch of people at level 6 to beat the game. I had one person. So yeah, everything that the internet says is wrong, because Heaven's Army just proved everybody wrong with this episode. And I told you how to not get stuck at this part. And if you don't get stuck, you can beat it within 2 hours and a half. Ah, Aiden's opening theme. That's Sonya, yeah, that song. It's the same girl. Okay, it's the same singer. I knew it was the same something. I could tell it was the same style. Cool, it was the same girl singing. Okay, gotcha. I knew it was the same. I'm bad at fighting, so yeah, I prefer to have the best stuff and the best weapons. I'm not good at fighting. Have you ever seen me play fighting games or anything? I am not Adam Fitch. I got like a Final Fantasy 14 vibe from that. Anyway, I'm not good at fighting either, but I was told that magic weapons are the way to go, and I tried out all of my weapons, and fire seemed to be the way to go. It home-seeked and hit them. So yeah, and I got hit a lot. I got beat up badly there. Even used up my best potion because I didn't know what the attack was going to do. And it was a waste, but still. But yeah, that wasn't bad. I was wondering if I was gonna lose over and over. And yeah, but the best weapons, the best stuff, all of the candidates, male and female, at max friendship. That was a lot of work you put into this game. That was way too much work for me to have to put in this game. If that was required, I would have not liked this game. So I'm glad it wasn't required. I'm gonna pick up the controller now. I don't know if this game's over, so we'll just, it said Finn, yes. But it was sleeping music, and now we're back. See, I knew it wasn't over. Thank you so much, Dragon Boys. Thanks to everyone's help, the legendary golem was destroyed. What about Tareen? I'm a little worried about my golem. Unless Elena's working on it now, I cannot thank you enough. We saved the world from the planned 200-year plus plan from that dude who took over Sky. I even knew it was Sky. Can't wait for RF5. I don't know if I'm ever gonna... No one's gonna donate that game for me. And it's probably not on a system I could live stream from too. But yeah, no one's gonna donate that game for me, so it's not gonna happen on my channel, sadly. Don't worry about it. We may have been born in different centuries, but we will always consider this our home. That's right. It's a given that Heaven's Army would be fighting. You're getting carried away. Well, about that. Now that the threat has passed, we can return you to the era you came from originally, or stay here. I didn't even get married in this game. Heaven's Army and Sky, it's hard to believe you are from so long ago. Are you going to leave us? Yeah, even Violet doesn't want us to leave. Come on. What are you gonna do? I think we have to stay so we can continue to play this game. That's what I think the choice is, because I don't have anything done. Nah, we'll be staying for a while longer. We could choose to go back anytime, right? Right? Do we not have... Since we can go back, can we not choose to go back whenever we want and come back here whenever we want? Isn't that not how time works? We have to get Sky's soul back into her body, after all. Is that also more story? I still haven't found a way to cure her. I'm sorry. Please don't worry about it. We found my body. We'll just prop it up somewheres. I'm sure we'll find a way eventually. Is there any story to get in Sky's body? Because I don't want to play this game anymore. I could be done this game now if that's the case. Isn't Sky's body at the church? Yes, Father Gerard is watching over it. Good. I trust him. Be sure to check up on me from time to time, HEAVENSARMY. Well, we'll see about that. Oh, come on, don't be so cold. It looks like you two are back to normal. Indeed so. It doesn't feel right unless we're all together. I agree. Well, I'm glad to have you two back. Me too. Same here. I'd say me three. Maybe they're all happy because I'm not married. This is nice. That was a lot of grinding. Don't you dare festival me. Don't you dare festival me. So, Penguin, is there any story after the story? I'll go visit Sky's body, sure. Let me save. I am totally done with this game, right? Now all you gotta do is do all the side quests and stuff. I'll save here because it's over the halfway mark now. But Daniel, welcome back. Yeah, there's still lots to do still. Story-wise or no? Because I know there's side quests and stuff. Yeah, sure. But if there's like main story to do, I am not going to be happy with you. Ah, okay, there's something else happened. My golem's being repaired by Elena, please? My golem's gone? I guess Terrine is gone for good? No, we can't have that. No, Terrine can't be gone because I have to be able to explore the other islands and pick him up. No, I refuse to believe this. Logic dictates that I will have Terrine back. I miss him, but he really battled heroically for us. He deserves a rest. I guess you're right. Thanks, Terrine, wherever you are, unless you have to beat everything before this point. Wouldn't that be a shock? I mean, yeah, it would be, but... You still have to put your ghost, her spirit back into her body and bring your golem back. Well, you say a joke. Hopefully it's approved by HEAVENSARMY's chatbot and me. Okay, well, I can't check because it's a festival day. You cannot check the board right now.
What a nice aroma.
See? This is why I love festival days. Took me tried to say the other L word, but love is what came out. You dislike to get political, but what is a casserole? Well, if you dislike it, why are you making dislikable jokes? Wow, Automod, I don't say anything that was bad. Yeah, you didn't, but the way you worded 3 words together, it blocked into her body. That's what was blocked. Where's Sky's body at? Gerard, where'd you... Oh, she's here okay. It's so weird to see my own body like this. What about the person that was controlling her body? Where did that person go? Oh, okay, well, that does make sense. But yeah, you didn't say anything wrong. It's just Twitch goes in with those 3 words together, you could have meant something bad. But yeah, I don't know. You didn't get in trouble. I read it out loud. I didn't see anything wrong. The evil spirit is gone? Okay, well, I'm going to sleep the day away because it's a holiday and it's just a waste of... I mean, it's so fun to do that I have to pass up onto it. Yeah. Alright, now the day's gone. Good. Now we can continue on. Yeah, once you beat him, he disappeared. Cool. That's awesome that he just gone, but now her body's just there. We're gonna save again, because festival is now not gonna stop me from doing things. And we gotta figure it, we gotta like walk around most likely. So we'll do just that. But if can I get her, put her back in her body and pick up my terrain in an hour and a half? Because if that's the case, let's do that. If you're like, no, it's gonna take like 70 hours, I'll just... Oh, there we go. A gift of song, a cooking to share, a flower to share. Okay.
What a nice aroma.
Good morning.
Oh, she's not where I thought she was. They're still in the inn? That means they're still in their rooms and they're not. Yeah, autocorrect is pretty strict on my channel, but again, you didn't get in trouble for it, so... And you won't get in trouble for saying nothing wrong. But yeah, those three are in the inn. I'll try to do this. I'll do some more story. Why not? I might as well make this stretch this episode out. But I can't. I would use my terrain to pass away time. Today is a holiday, so they're all taking a day off as well? I might sleep for another day.
Morning.
Yeah, the problem with this part of the game is the friendship. Time to go see Odette since she appeared first.
Good morning.
What's up? You're awfully quiet. I need to talk to you. Can you come here for a minute? You called me in here just to cook? You know, I've just thought I'd live my life cooking for my family and for all the guests here. But now I know that there are some things that need to be protected.
Thanks.
So I want to say thank you. I don't know what would have happened without the two of you. You would have all been destroyed. Most likely. Oh, Dad, this is a family recipe. It has a lot of memories for my sisters and I. You're giving me the recipe? This is how family recipes are passed down. You think I'm family? Aw, you're part of the family now. Thank you, I'll try to make it. You're welcome. Ultimate curry and kitchen recipes level S.
What's next?
Ultimate curry? Okay, I'm assuming Violet will pop out next. It's my guess. Even though it's holiday, assuming she'd pop out next. So I used up my, like, a lot of... No, it was wrong person. Go see Lily again.
What a lovely morning.
Can I bore you for a moment? What's up? Well, let's see what's going on. She's gonna sing us a song to say thank you to us? I want you to listen to a song. It's a song that holds a lot of memories for my sisters. And also for the island, and I'm sure it will hold a lot of memories for you too. Thank you for protecting everyone. We're so happy to have you here. Lily, aw, I hope you like it.
At the start of creation,
It's just,
from stars and space you were born.
it's the same song, Lily. Oh. Ding ding brang, ding ding dong. I guess they meant to do that. I had so much fun because of you two. I think of you both as my family. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all serious on you. Quest complete.
Nice work.
Nice work, me. High fives to me. all the time. Every time you hear me talk, high fives. Okay, next. Violet, you let me down. I thought you were gonna pop out eventually. Is it like not late enough that her doors would be open and I could at least go and talk to her? Or is like what? She's in there. Okay, no, we'll wait. We'll wait. Ceasefire. So if the game requires me to actually now get your friend, like everyone's friendship levels up to the max level, then like, yeah, no thank you. Wait, come back here, friend of friend.
Thanks! What a cute accessory! Morning! Let's go have some fun. I'm up for it anytime.
Still in the inn? Okay, well, we'll wait. Makoto's training. But yeah, if the game does require that, there's no way I'm going to get everyone's friendship levels up to whatever level it needs to get to. So I could just like finish off this part at any time. So the credits rolled. Why don't I talk now? This was definitely a very hard game, like to live stream. Definitely. Oh, there you are. We'll scrap my story.
Good morning.
I have a flower I'd like to give you. Really?
Okay.
Yes, it's up in my room, so come with me. But yeah, it was still an okay game. It really was. It was definitely trying, but it still turned out very good at the end. And I'm glad I won with what I had, because I could not have done what the game requested of me, which is make friends with everybody, and no thank you. Hit level 70, that's way too high of a level for me. You know, my sisters and I planted this, and it's finally blooming. Hey, it's really nice.
Very much.
If the world had ended back then, this flower would have never gotten a chance to bloom. I owe it all to you two.
Thank you very much.
Way to say the same line twice. Makes me feel a little awkward when you say it like that. I was just doing what it felt like I had to. I wasn't trying to be a hero. But it's the truth, right? I hope you can I hope that we can plant another flower with the whole family. The family? Of course, you live here, and now you're like... now you feel like family. I'm sorry that was awkward. It wasn't. It was nice. No, it wasn't awkward. It was really sweet. Don't apologize. I'm so glad. I hope you'll accept this flower from me. Yeah, it was really sweet. A pom-pom flower as a reward.
Nice work.
Nice work, May. Keep up the good work. Okay, all I can do is like wait for the next day to happen now, which I will just go and do. But yeah, this game again, I was kind of told a lot of things. I have to play the other Rune factories to know, and until I do, then I could finally say what I really want to say here and now. But I'm assuming that this one was like the one at the bottom tier, bottom rung of the Rune factories. And the other Rune factories just have so much more into it. But I don't know. I seriously cannot agree or disagree to that. I need to play the games to find out, but I don't know if that'll ever happen. I seriously don't know if that'll ever happen. But yeah, I still had fun with this game when I couldn't figure out what I was doing. Other times it was pretty tricky and I got lost for days and weeks at a time. The grinding was also something. I always knew you'd win, Heaven's Army. Heard that there are big towns in the world with dozens of shops. It would be fun to shop in a place like that. Well, a whole day went by, nothing kicked in. I'll walk around the island while I'm talking. Sunny day, the mysterious magic anomaly that hovered the sky for so long has disappeared without a trace. Rumor has it that a huge battle took place up there. Terrain has also disappeared. We can only hope he will return soon.
Good morning.
Me too. I hope Tureen will just return someday, but I can't leave this island. Can I not like warp to Tureen? It's gone. Oh, the door is still there, but they made it invisible. Adorable. Yeah, I mean, I definitely do not dislike this game. This game wasn't like the best game I've ever played in my life, but like I have no problems with it. It was just really tricky to live stream. And I know there's a difference between live streaming it and playing a game. It's a huge difference. So if I can live stream beat this game, I'm assuming people can play this game and beat it. Sure, I invested a lot of time, and I also recommend that you seriously invest time crafting, making weapons, and making potions, and doing everything, because yeah, and making friends too. Okay, so I don't have any wishes to be like, give me back Tureen. So there's that. Nothing kicked in there. If I talk to Elena, that would be nice. Maybe she could then help me out. She'd be in her place until 9. But yeah, no, like, I hope that I can play Rune Factory something in the future. Truly, I do. But yeah, no, like that ending was great. That ending was really fun. The giant mech battle was a bit tricky because all you can do is hit square. You couldn't block, you couldn't run. So that was a bit interesting. Unless there was a block, but I hit a few other buttons and nothing happened. So yeah, and that thing hit really hard. Now I don't know if it was because Tureen, when I fight all the other monsters out in the ocean, they never touched me. So I've never gone up endurance ever. So that could be a reason why I got hit with, like, was it 5,000 a hit or something? It was a lot of damage. But yeah, no, I still won, which is what matters really in the end, that I actually won without having to lose 100 times in a row or
Good morning.
or anything along those lines. And I beat the final boss that I was told was really horrible. Somebody told me that the final boss was the hardest thing ever. I managed to like beat it on my first try, not knowing what I was doing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's considered hard or not, or did I get lucky? That could be a thing. Maybe I got lucky on that boss battle and it didn't do what it's supposed to do. Legendary Golem just hits hard. Yeah, it hits really hard. It hit me with a combo and took out all my health but a little bit. And when I got up, it punched me again and defeated me. So, and I couldn't do anything. Once it hit me with one combo, I lost, basically. I couldn't get up and win again. But yeah, don't be asleep, Elena. It's, that was interesting. There is more story, but I guess I may, and I'm not going to explore that story. But I can get Tureen and Sky back. If there was something I can do right now and to do it, I would give it a shot. But if it does require friend levels, then I guess I'm stuck here on this island for a long while.
Sorry to interrupt your work. Who is it again?
Hey, look what I found. What's this, a rock? I think it might be a fragment of Tureen. Wow, so Rune was shattered into tiny pieces like that? That's really sad to think. If you let me finish what I was saying. It might be possible to restore Tureen. What? Are you serious? That would be awesome.
Shut up!
I said might. Golems are created by magic and mechanics. In other words, they are built by people. So if we had the right clues, it's possible we could rebuild them. Well then let's do it, yes. Cool your jets, I said if we had clues. The clues are fragments like this. The more of them we get, the better our chances will be. Even an absolute genius like me would need at least 10, no, 15 fragments. So all we need to do is collect 15 fragments? Right, collect 15 fragments and bring them to my place. Then I'll see what I can do. I'll give you this one I found, so you know what you're looking for. Now go find the rest. Can I go pick up the fragments right now? I would love to go pick up the fragments right now. There's like a list of fragments to pick them up. Where do I go? One of them, huh? So we still need 14 more. When you have them all, bring them to my place. I didn't see what they were. Is it not an item I could go around and pick up? There is no key items in this game. Okay, I don't, she didn't give me anything, but she said she gave me one. Depends on the person and how well they prepared the difficulty level. Yeah, I didn't do anything. I didn't prepare anything, just did what the game told me to. What are these fragments that I'm looking for?
Quite a while since I've seen you.
You have a fragment?
Mikoto.
What's up, Mikoto? HEAVENSARMY, for reasons I cannot fathom, I feel drawn to this rock. It is just an ordinary rock that I would never notice along the path, yet there is something uncanny. It's actually a fragment of terrain. I see. That comports. Terrain is a citizen of this island too. That must be why I felt such a strong affinity for this piece of rock.
Correct.
Allergies, I think, would be terrible indeed. In that case, this rock belongs to you, HEAVENSARMY. I return it to its rightful owner. Thanks, Mikoto. I think I have to talk to everybody. Okay, talk to everybody that I know.
Who are you again?
You were looking for this, right? Take it. A fragment of terrain. Thanks, Merwin. Believe me, I didn't do it out of any affection for you. Lies. It's only because Lady Electra asked. I couldn't refuse. Well, thanks anyway. Yeah. Okay, just talk to everybody. That's all I needed to do. You're right. Let's do this now then. Bunch of people in the church.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, HEAVENSARMY. For some reason, I feel like I should give this to you. Here. This is a fragment of terrain. Thanks, we've been looking for these. I'm glad to be able to make you happy. Wow. That elf is... Her name is not Sun. Her name is, something. There you are.
Minion.
This rock of yours is yours, of course. How did you know that?
What did you say?
Have you forgotten who I am? The power I sense in this rock is that of your golem. What a dull-witted oaf you are, to think I would not be able to discern something so simple. Yes, he is a dull-witted oaf. Your golem is vital to my plot for conquering the world. Restore it immediately! Cool. Gerard is there. Perfect. And then those two. Perfect.
I haven't seen you in quite some time.
I heard all about it, to be sure. You were looking for rocks that will assist you in the restoration of terrain, are you not? Would this be one of them? That's it. Thank you so much. My, think nothing of it. I'm sure I have you and HEAVENSARMY's eternal gratitude. You do. You mean somebody with the hot and cold behavior? Sure, why not? I would say eternal. HEAVENSARMY's taken over this boring character's words. AKA, I care about you? Thanks, Cashin? Just one of my amusing overstatements, you know. I do hope terrain is fixed just as soon as can be. Behaves like I don't like you, but really means I like you? Yeah, that's, I don't know what type, not split personality, but a complicated personality. I found this one too. Here. Yes.
Oh, long time no see!
HEAVENSARMY, Sky, Father Gerard told me. He said you're looking for this rock, so here. Elsie and I each found one. Awesome. We almost got to read back. I'm pretty happy about this. Go, 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 go. Are they in the ship still? They are not, but they're at the port.
Hey there! Hey!
Yo, Heaven's Army, take a look at this thing. It was lying on the ocean floor near the island. It looked like any other chunk of rock, but I had a sense that it was like special somehow. Do you know what it is, Heaven's Army? Yeah, I do. It's a fragment of terrain. Oh, it's all yours then, bro. Oh, that's really nice of him. I feel bad. No prob, take it. That was really nice of him to be like, dude, that's yours. Take it. That was really cool of him. You got a cool point for once. You lost a lot of cool points with that peeping thing, but...
Oh, I've been wondering what you're up to lately.
Bacchus!
I have a favor to ask? Yeah, what would that be? How could I turn down any request of yours? We're looking for rocks that looks like this one. If you find one, he already found one. Already have, lad, look. I spied that this were no ordinary rock, so I took it and kept it. Thanks, Bacchus, you're the man. That's 10. I need 5 more people. I got Electra and the mayor. And I have, It's just quicker to go this way. It's just quicker to go this way. Talk! OMG. I found the craziest rock. Thanks. I had to change your words. Hey, that's a fragment of terrain.
Whoa!
It is, huh? Guess it's your rock then, Sky. May I? Go on, no prob. We're buddies, right? You can ask me anything. Okay, who else do I need? Because I kind of may have not gotten one from her. I don't remember who I had or...
Welcome.
Oh, I was just looking for you. I found this rock in front of your house. Did you drop it? Yes, I dropped the rock. Please, thank you. Give me my rocks back. I'm dropping... You thought they were marbles? They're rocks. That's just what we've been looking for. It's a fragment of terrain. Yeah. It is? Well then, I guess it belongs to you. Here you go. Okay, I need, 1, 2... 3, 4, 5? Yeah. I know where I'm going. One.
Hi.
HEAVENSARMY Sky, I've been looking everywhere for you. I want to give this to you. Isn't that a fragment of terrain? Why are we still going through this? Exactly. I heard from Elena that you were searching for them. I would like to help in some small way. After all, you have done so much for me. What a good guy. Thanks so much. It's really nothing. When compared to what you've done to save our island from peril, this is trifling. That was still pretty nice of you. Okay.
Hello.
She's still somewhere's in this house. Yes, she is. Okay. Always difficult to find, but...
Oh, it's been quite a while.
I've heard that you were looking for rocks, so I did a little looking of my own. And this is this what you wanted? That's it. Thank you so much. That's a big help. I asked Merwin to search also. So ask her if she's found anything. That's very nice. What, the mayor and... Does she not have one?
Why, it's been ages!
Just look at this rock I dug up. It looked like an ordinary rock, but I perceived a certain sparkle in it. HEAVENSARMY, does this rock have some connection with you? Because it has a sparkle into it? How did you know? It was obvious. It had a sparkle that reminded me of you. See, I knew she was going with that, and I was going with that. I don't know what you are up to, but I'm always on your side. Oh, that was so nice of her to say, too. Okay.
It's been a while.
We're looking for rocks like this. Look familiar? As a matter of fact, I have one. Really?
Yeah.
I just felt I couldn't just leave it there, so I... But of course, if you need it, Sky, I'll give it to you. Please have it. Thanks. No problem. Alright, I got way more than 15. Okay, well, cool.
What a lovely morning.
Lily.
We're looking for fragments of terrain. Have you seen any rocks that look like this?
Oh.
I have one like that. For some reason, I don't know why I felt drawn to it, so I picked it up. So it came from poor terrain? Now it all makes sense. I guess this belongs to you then. Here, I'll give it back. Okay, we got more than enough fragments, right? Right? Done, done, and done, and done. This is all the people I have, unless we wait for Thursday and stuff, and I don't want to. So let's just go. Let this be enough. Don't be asleep. Oh, she's in the bathhouse. Oh, okay. She might not actually be in the bathhouse too, as in the baths. You brought me 15 golden fragments? Good! The more I have, the better the odds of success, so let me have all of them. Got them? Now I'll get to work. This will take a while, so be patient. Is it ready? The other day. Alright, I know what I'm doing. Now I can just like sleep the days away and talk to Elena at 9 o'clock, but it's fine. Maybe she'll wake me up at my house. I'll just sleep a bunch of days away. But yeah, no, like, for this game wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but it was still okay, is how I'm gonna word this. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the game to turn out the way it did, but yeah, I still had fun. It was still enjoyable. So yeah, and this was my first one that I played. We could have lots to play in the future.
Time to go to bed.
I hope to not. That was the knocking on the door.
Elena.
Good morning indeed. You're such a... Ah, forget it. I'm used to it by now. What's up? She did knock before she entered. Do you realize what a genius you are? What a genius you are dealing with? Soon you'll see with your own eyes. Oh, please let him be here. Tareen be here already. Wow, how did we do that in less than a day? Less than 24 hours? Are we crying that we got Tareen back? Welcome back, Tareen. Good to have you back. I better hit the sack. No, wait, thank you. Thank her. Thank her 1,000 times. Can I talk to Tareen? Everyone's still asleep. Okay, well... Cool. I got my Tareen back. Now we can explore the island. Other islands, I mean. Can I not talk to Tareen? Yeah, no, I don't think I can. Well, cool. I don't think I have anything. I could go check, but I don't think I have anything else to do other than I think it's the friendship thing. If that's the case, and like beat the game. Does having all of the friends require you to get her body? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, why do I need to make friends to get Sky's soul into her body? Do we all like pool our knowledge and become like one mind and...
Oh my, good morning.
What a beautiful brooch. Or brooch or brooch? Brooch, I think. Your fashion sense is quite good, thank you. I try to wear the strongest armor so I could beat the game. So yeah, for those who are like, dude, how did you beat the game? I equipped the fire rod. Where are you? Oh, it's equipped. That rod, I beat the final boss with this rod. And yes, it's starred. You can make him over and over until you get a star onto him. The best rod in the game was weaker. I couldn't hit the boss enough. I got the turnip head doing tournaments or whatever it was that I was doing, the festivals. The woolly scarf I believe I made. Maybe. Or no, actually, I might have actually picked it up. I made that. I definitely made that. And I got a gold ring from the final temple, the Wind Temple. And I had Fleetfoot on, but if I would have went with my katanas, I had the hit triangle, and you do like a jump back wave attack that like launches enemies in the air. So the boss was flying; it didn't really work. And I had potions, lots of those, 99 of those plus more. And I had one extra large one and one starred extra large one. And I made my own foods, because you should be making milk like crazy, so your level should already be pretty high. And just buying flour will give you that, and buying rice will give you this, and you can do that pretty early in the game too. Strength plus 60 dark defense. What? That's insanity. Anyway, and that's all I had. Like my friends' levels are no joke. I was level 51. My staff and magic was level 30, and my fire was level 25 because I used it all game. You use it from the very beginning of the game. So if you actually fought a lot more than me, you'd be way stronger than me. Yeah, I didn't fight that much, really. In other games I would have been fighting so much more. But yeah, I didn't really do as well as what you could have, and Zero, I did talk to her. She didn't go up her friend's level. She's difficult, which is Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, I think. A lot of 2s, some 4s, some 3s, one level 6, and 3s, 4s, and 3s and 4s. So yeah, that's that, everybody. And I did capture them all the way. Capture them. They were great for the final boss. Her, and her. Level 59, 52, and 59. Amazing boss distractors. I wonder if that made the difference, that they distracted the boss enough. But they were great. That's what I had. As soon as I could catch them, I got them. Yeah, that's everything, everybody. That's all I needed. Oh, it's the lotto thingy. I'm not gonna worry about it. Morning indeed.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that other than if no main quest kicks in, then there's nothing I can do. And I don't think there is, unless I hop on my golem. There's nothing there. I'm gonna make one final save, but I'm calling it a final save unless something crazy happens. But this should be the final save, I would hope. All in all, this was an okay game. Truly, it was an okay game. For what it was. I'm gonna sleep and like make a bunch of days go by.
Time to go to bed.
Okay, nothing happened, sadly.
What a nice warm day.
There's nothing on the map saying like go here with terrain to unlock something. And that would have been something. So yeah, there's nothing. Cool, done. But yeah. What do I say? What do I truly say? Like, the combat was what it was. No blocking. The dashing was tricky because it's jump. Sometimes you may jump, but I was able to beat the game still with that. So I don't think that would stop you from beating the game. I truly don't think. At all. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip a bunch of days and see what happens. Yeah, I'm not going out in the rain.
Time to go to bed.
My goodness, I'm just glad I beat this game. Oh, another...
Good morning.
Skip that day.
Time to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm not saving this. That's why. See, this game is gonna be tricky. If I ever got back to a point where I can start platinuming games again, do I go from this save, or do I have to go from my save that I got the Merowyn thing done? The one that's missable. There's one thing that you have to pick up before you miss it. Dreen, our adorable giant golem has returned to us. I wonder where he wandered off to.
Roma.
What? He's not gone, is he? No, he's right there. He didn't wander off anywheres. Way to make me question everything. It sounds like he left me. Anyway. Maybe talk to the bro? You never know. Talking to people might help. Talk to the bro. Who is the bro? I have no bros here. Oh no, don't save. There's just a habit. Talk to people again? I guess I could do that while I'm trying to do my long outro. Sure? Oh, right, this was a thingy. Her friend level was maxed out. Talk to Joe. Here's the new menu item I came up with. Try it. It looks like the exact same food from last time. It does. I'm gonna try it. With my hands. I missed. Is it any good?
Delicious! Your old recipe was tasty, but this one's better. I'd come and order this every day. It's simply irresistible.
Wow, approved by him?
It tasted good to me, but I wasn't sure you'd like it. I'm blushing. Good for you, Odette. Looks like you've got it back.
Yeah, how Odette got her cooking groove back.
Yeah, now I'm ready to take on any new recipe. You know what?
Alright, talk to Joe. Something may happen if I talk to Joe. But yeah, the music was good in this game. Trolls were okay. The story was good once it went. The difficulty spikes were difficult. Very large. Wait, he's asleep? I never knew Joe ever to be asleep at this time of the day. Never have I ever seen that. But yeah, no. Doing the goal, like, there was so many tags at episode 1 and 2, I was just wowed by it all, but yeah. I hope you didn't mind the long waits between episodes for those who were watching, like, real time. For those on YouTube, you're so lucky. Just, like, watch the next episode. There was no break. The whole anime season's over. Oh, there you are.
Morning! Morning there!
A recovery drink is a must-have. Indeed. I gave him a whole bunch so I could become friend level 3 or 4 with him. You dislike cucumbers. Okay, but he likes potions.
Hey! Oh, I've been wondering what you're up to lately.
I did get Joe right, correct? Yeah, that was Joe. Okay. Because James with the blonde hair, well, that's what my brain was thinking, but I'm like, nothing happened, so maybe I talked to the wrong person. But nah, it's good. I guess we're good. Yeah. He's outside doing nothing.
Huh?
It was Tareen. That was quite a mix-up. My birthday is fall the 6th. Although every year I'm so busy thinking about what to do with Elena's birthday, which is 2 days later, that I tend to forget my own. Wow, okay, well he just told me his birthday and it's probably there on the calendar now. But alright everybody, I guess. I actually made it over the 3-hour mark again. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Yeah, let's end this episode looking at Terrine's beautiful hat. All the way. There you go. I finished Rune Factory tonight. I was hoping that that would happen. Because that is like one big grind that I don't have to invest in now. One monstrous big grind. Yeah. So now I don't know what I'm going to play next, for those who are curious, because I don't have a plan. I have Spyro waiting in the wings, like somebody donated that entire game, the whole 1, 2, 3. So I got that to look forward to, but I don't think those games are grindable. So I don't know. I'll have to take a look at them, but I want to hold off on a little bit longer for those games. I definitely want to take those games in and play them. So we'll see, but they might just happen. They might just happen right away. I don't know. But I can technically play another RPG game now. Just I hope they're not as grindy as Genshin / Rune Factory that I played at the same time. Yes, they were fine if they were only one at a time, but I didn't. I played them both at the same time, also with another game. And Arknights, and it was just like, why have I done that to myself? I didn't know it was that grindy. Really, I didn't know, but I learned. One gacha game at a time if you're a live streamer. A life lesson learned. I have learned from it. But yeah, maybe I can pick up my games that I was planning on playing. I have one more Xbox game that I really wanted to play, and then I have like two more Xbox games that I just want to play, not really want to play. The one that I really want to play is the one that's next. For those who like love Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, I'm assuming you're going to love this game too. And from what I played, the 10 minutes I played, I thought it was absolutely amazing. So we'll see, but yeah, it's Xbox. And then I got a few other games, but they're also big monstrous games. They are. That Nintendo 64 one is a grind monster. I think I put, did I already say I already put 24 hours into that game? And I haven't even live streamed it yet. So yeah, and I'm just trying to get prepared because like this game's hard. But Penguin, thank you for the congrats. I really appreciate that. I'm just happy I beat this game. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about this. I'm pretty stoked when I beat games. I'm pretty, like, you know, I'm psyched, full of energy, and like I can't sleep that night. And when I beat that boss and the credits started rolling, yeah, I was pretty happy. But yeah, I don't know about that Nintendo 64 game. I would like to not be doing Instagram when I'm playing that game. So next year. But I don't want to wait that long for that game. But like I may have to. That game is a monster. You'll know it when you see it, and when I explain it, you'll hopefully understand why I just cannot just nonchalantly play this game. It's like a big undertaking, like Final Fantasy XI once again. That one was just a hard game to stream, and Nintendo 64 one is equally going to be as hard. Mess ups is not, you can't mess up on that game, and I'm live and I mess up a lot, so yeah. I got plenty of games still to play. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm just gonna play them when I get around to them, plus my RPGs that I want to continue on, since I got like, I'm assuming just like a little bit more free time before I'm forced to go back to work, if the world allows it. So yeah, there's that. There's that.
It's midday.
But yeah, I guess I hope you enjoyed the series. My bad for like the last 4 episodes where I had to grind on the episode because I just didn't know what to expect, and then when the game kept jumping up the difficulty, I had to level up a lot. So my bad. I usually keep those out, but hopefully you forgive me. I know one of the episodes I grinded for 3 hours, and then after that mark something happened, so like you have to like skip 3 hours ahead and then find where I decided to fight the boss and it happened. But yeah, we were actually jellyfish, like being controlled by Meat Robot. Okay. I guess you're back cashing from your shower that made you insane. Welcome back! Thought you were saying you were all jellyfish, like you were all jelly that I got to play this game and you didn't. Or Jelly Clarksons, but like, yeah, I didn't know. You went crazy after that. My brain went for being jealous. But then it went out of control after jellyfish. Either way, yeah, I don't know what else to say other than like what I already said. Yeah. Hopefully, there's a Rune Factory in the future. I have this game and I'm currently playing it. There you go, Penguin. High fives. I hope you saw what I did and win easily. I hope you beat the boss. No, you already beat the game though, didn't you? You're just probably doing the extra crazy hard things like friendship levels. No, I don't know what you're doing now. You replaying the game over again? Suikoden 2? Ooh, I broke that game. I broke Suikoden 1 and 2 completely. I couldn't find where in Suikoden 2 where I walked through the entire wall through the world. But replaying this game, that's pretty cool of you. Are you going for the trophies? Does the Nintendo have trophies? Hopefully they don't. Hopefully their systems never go down that horrible route. Just plague the games by playing them. That'd be alright. You get the Nintendo coins from their site. That's all they need. But yeah, there you go. Eventually expect a Rune Factory 1, 2, 3. I don't own any Rune Factories, for those who are curious. Any more Rune Factories. So, if you did want to see another type of Rune Factory, I hope you do something that you can do by hitting those buttons. Yeah, you know what that means. So yeah,
I want pudding.
I don't want pudding. Time to befriend all people to unlock Sonya. That is what you need to do. The chain is befriend everybody to unlock Sonya.
3 o'clock.
That sounds complicated, which I will not do. Sonya will be there forever. I'm gonna leave Sonya as she is, because yeah, that's definitely way too much work to get an episode to see that happen. You can watch other people who did that. I'll consider this the final episode, where I beat the game and the credits rolled. High fives. We got I keep calling him R or something. What was his name before I called it Tureen? But I keep calling it R. Subscriptions on Twitch is not really, well, I mean, that's something that'll help me out after many months. But yeah, there's other buttons, but yeah, don't worry about it if you can't. Hopefully other people. If you can't, then send people who can. Invite them in, and maybe they will. And then those people will invite other people, and then this channel will start growing like we want it to, hopefully. Hopefully you want this channel to grow too. You let people know about me. That's how it works. And hopefully I keep doing what I say I'm going to do. To be here every day, to be a positive streamer, and not let you down from that. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? Bring more people in, let them hit all those buttons for you. That's the way to do it. But, yeah. There you go. The golem's original name, Ymir. Yeah, I keep calling it R. It starts with an R for some reason. Maybe I called it with an R on my other game. Who knows? Either way, Ymir is a cool name. Good memory. I didn't remember, but the moment you said it, I'm like, yeah, that was its name. I remember seeing it now after you told me. But, I guess. I got like a half an hour free time? Wow. Well, let's keep working on Instagram then. I want to get like another day ahead, be 4 days ahead. That would be amazing. If I can pull that off, yeah. Today messed me up with the fifth and final one. Did not work. Did not work. Didn't want to load. I tried numerous times. I had downloaded the wrong one from Twitch. Had to re-download another one. I thought it was episode 2. It was episode 3, I think it was. Oh, it was something. Anyway, I probably could have done well today. But yeah, I do hope all things go smooth for me, and they all go smooth for you. Such a fantasy video game name, Ymir. A fantasy video game name. Hey, you're finally back. You said you wrote down that you had a question for me, and you never sent one.
Already said.
You rebel sniper main. Welcome back, I shall say. Since yeah. Those who say they have a question should always ask a question. You gonna get Xiao in Genshin? You are? Because I'm not. I already beat the game and uninstalled it from my PS4. Yeah, not that I disliked it. I already said I liked it, but just hit exclamation mark lurk or whatever that you did, and then read what you typed. Go for it. Fire off that command that you fired off before, and then read what you said. Because I'm like, I read it out loud, and I'm like, you got a question for me? Go for it.
I'm getting sleepy.
Your name Golem Tempest. That's not bad at all. Tempest is a good name. Could have called him Rocky. You're fighting on the ocean, and he's made of rocks. Genius. Well, am gone. Well, you are gone? I am gone? I am going to leave? There you go, Cashin. But take care. Sniper Main hasn't fired off the command yet. But yeah, take care, Cashin. You're leaving early today, by the way, you rebel. A whole half an hour early. But yeah, thanks for all of the love. I'm looking at my thing that I wrote down, and everything's for what I need to do. Update things. The PS4 games that I've already written down. I'm like, play these games now, and then yeah, I got everything's for me. Okay, well, Sniper Main, I'll type it for you. Here, you typed this, didn't you not? There, you typed that, so read! Read now! So when you typed that, I'm like, oh, I'm good, how are you? Thanks for all the nice things that you just said. What's your question? And I kept asking you over and over, what's your question? Yeah. So what was your question? Whenever you type that, I want you to start chatting even more. There is no lurk in this channel. This channel has no lurk. There's all BRB or like AFK for a bit, but like, yeah, there's no such thing as a lurk. I want you chatting. Chat away. Talk more, as it says. No, you did that. The moment you typed that, that's your question. Nightbot's just doing what you told it, what you commanded. So yeah, that was all you. Nightbot would never fire that off. Only you could. Nightbot's just following your command. So you had a question for me the whole time, you never asked. What a rebel. Either way, I guess another game done. Another game on my list to check off that I finished. Yeah, we've finished a lot of games over these years. Have you seen how many games I've finished? Have you ever checked out YouTube and saw how many I've completed? Yeah, it's a lot. It's a whole lot of games. I hope people find that amusing on how many games Heaven's Army the Finisher they call me. That no one's ever said yet. But yeah, there you go. I want to talk until nighttime until my character passes out, but I don't think I can. I can, but I'm not going to do that now. It took too long. But yeah, there you go, everybody. I hope you all had fun. Hope to see you around in the next live stream, or whenever you can. And for those who are watching later on for episodes, leave a comment. Yeah, that'd be awesome if you left a comment and likes and all the other buttons everybody else asks you. I asked you too. So yeah, thanks Heavenlies for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons. You know what they do by now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care!